special license.
All right, we're recording.
We are recording. So,
All right.
ladies and
Ladies
gentlemen,
and gentlemen, welcome to the Flotilla, first commercial flight, the airship of a luxury enjoyment. Ladies and gentlemen, you are free to board the ship.
By free to board the ship, does that mean it is free? Are you saying this is a free airship ride?
For you,
The
shut
communist
up, you
is
fucking
not.
moocher. Calm your Jewishness.
You have to pay.
Nathaniel literally lent Red his pass for this, just for ease. Because Nathaniel's not going to be in any position to use his anytime soon.
Yeah, you have to pay 1,000 gold if you want to board the ship.
It's already been covered, Aiden. So shut up.
Oh, free! Excellent!
The young child down here is gonna say, "Ah, god damn it! I'm waiting in line at the wrong fucking water fountain."
Monetized.
Just it's okay. We just won't zoom him in very far on the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Be that as it may, there's actually a fair crowd. There's got to be at least, well, about 100 people with 100 people worth chaff plus 50 or so people. They might be hot. 50 serious people, maybe 20 of which might be high rollers. There's a lot of security detail kicking around.
Yeah, there is about 100, 200 people around, all very high class, high-ranking officials of various sorts.
No, you say that, but straight here. A good chunk of the crowd appear to not just be officials. They appear a good chunk of them seem to be of the adventuring persuasion,
Mm-hmm.
as they have the disposable income for this gig.
So truly a hive of scum and villainy.
Also, there's one group of very modestly clothed individuals.
When you say modestly, like,
Yeah, they're very very plain clothing.
okay.
Regardless, there is a Steam Riders Guild watching the airship at the windows, and there seems to be quite heavy security at the gates. And you can all hear from the comms, "Bing, bong, bong, bong. The airship is now ready to board. Please go to the gates." And the security kind of goes to the gates, and the line forms to board the ship. The security themselves checks out all of your weapons, all of your metal equipments, all of your magic abilities. So you
This is
don't.
racially profiling.
Yes.
Yeah, Red is unironically going to ping on no matter what he does. He is literally a warbot.
That's true, actually.
Digit's going to ask the fine lady, "Well, can I at least let my flying companion keep his little quiver? It's only a few minor sundries in there."
Roll a diplomacy.
Man, keep his walking.
Roll a diplomacy for that. Since you're talking to the guards.
Alright, one sec. My diplomacy is dirt. Let's see. And he will be getting another from his little flying companion. And
Ugh.
The roll to 10,000.
Is it curse time?
It's curse
It is.
time.
It is.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
to be
boy.
fair, it's a session related to Saucy. Curses should be allowed.
And encouraged.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know what the results are.
All right.
Step on down.
Are we doing D10,000?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
roll, my boy. Oh, a low one.
545. Quite a nice
Quite
year.
low.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 545. I'm very. This is very questionable. Okay. I have to read. You've got knowledge arcana, right?
Yeah. Want me to roll that?
Yes, please. Okay. Here's the result. Caster can heal with a touch, but is 80% likely to die. I don't know what they meant by this. This is literally written in broken English. Which is really what you want from your like potentially dangerous fucking.
Bill, you
enchantment.
might just want to pick one of the other charts that has one that seemingly is functional.
We chose D10,000. We're gonna
do
commit.
10,000.
Poorly.
This is the later version too. You think they'd have fixed this?
Mm.
Stance, you now have an option. You now know soul arts. You can now fucking heal people to full, but it's a fucking I don't know percentile roll.
You're
Just
just
don't roll
pumping-
low.
You pump your own life essence into other people.
Yeah.
There's an ace in the hole to consider.
As far as the guards go, they kind of go like, okay, yeah, the minion stays behind.
What?
You rolled a 1.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
H&M, I guess you're gonna have to stay behind.
What?
Not you.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you said
You-
Aiden.
Can I get it? Can I try again to at least try and get my? He's part of my coterie.
You rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's always other options. Sneaking on isn't always one.
Yeah, you
the,
can
the,
try
the
to
thing,
stealth, but
the
Agent
thing
can fly.
I mean, you did fail to convince them that
Yeah.
to allow him to bring his magical stuff. You could probably bring him just without it,
Yeah.
but you're probably not going to be able to do the other one anymore.
There
Yeah.
is another emergent issue here, Cafe, and straight by extension, as one of the other patrons has been stopped by security as well.
alright.
A woman with a very obviously magical prosthetic eye.
Alright. What does the guard detect as this magic alignment?
Divination.
Divination.
Is this going to be a problem? I can't exactly remove it. Or
Actually,
do you have a spoon handy?
let's see if I do have a spoon at hand.
Pulls out melon baller.
Isn't there
I
just
do
like
not
a
have a
magic
food at
spell to
hand.
dispel magic?
To take out the Swiss goblin.
The guards go, alright, miss. As long as you act calmly, you are free to pass. Have a nice trip.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's enough acid in the words to deal D4 each on D4 acid damage on each successive round.
I was expecting X-ray vision to see through the cards.
Alright.
There's a wide variety of weirdos on this little shindig, I must say. Those will become more apparent as time
Oh,
goes
yeah.
on.
Who's next?
There is one last issue chart, so to speak. Let me guess. No outside booze, right?
No.
He stands on the spot, and what is very clearly a very strong bottle of at least cognac. He stands, upends it down his throat, and in one drag drinks the entire handle of very strong alcohol. He then pitches the bottle over the side of the railing. There's a distant crash.
The guards.
Straight to the bitches, lads!
The guards watch the situation. Look at them mother. Welcome aboard.
I can do a breathalyzer if you like.
No, thank you. Just don't cause any trouble. Do you
Cheers,
hear
gang.
me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
There is a
Excellent.
brig on board.
No, you just throw them out. You just throw them off the ship.
There's a brig on board, it's called the airlock.
I didn't know we were playing Among Us.
That was a Deep Space Nine reference. Kill that man. Trade once again lowering the tone. I'm putting grids on. Fuck it. I'm sick of being able to click on the goddamn background.
All right. There is a bunch of people who are some sort of rich folk, some royalties or something, and who's next?
Okay, I can run down the line if you like, but
Agent M will just kind of
any more
Go.
party members with issued equipment?
Agent M.
We'll wait till we get to me.
Agent M will just kind of park himself at a nearby bar and just kind of wait until the trip is over.
Okay, it's time to kill people.
I imagine him seating himself down like in the corner of the building, looking like a gargoyle.
I'd like to alternate character, like a NPC character on these, just to spice things up.
Right?
Oh, sure.
Who's next?
Yeah, sure. I'm not even gonna slow my stride. I'm gonna see if they even bother to stop me.
There's a slight look of resignation, at least a couple of pairs of eyes.
You see about a 12-year-old kid walking down the gangway.
I mean, you do show the ticket at least.
Yeah. he
No.
No, okay, yeah.
I'm just imagining the kid. I've got a golden ticket as he's running by with a gold-plated condom wrapper.
This is my.
They would stop them at the gates. Away. Hey, kid.
Yeah.
You got business here?
Yeah, this is my flight.
Is it? Do you have a ticket?
Yeah, it's called your mum.
Just sort of cold cut to a child being thrown off the gangway.
The guards kind of look at each other. Okay. Do you know even what ship you're boarding into?
Huh.
Where is your mom?
I don't know. Getting fucked by me. What do you think?
Well, not right now, at least. So maybe you should get on it.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If they
We have business to solve.
if the valets were to look up into his crown, you'll notice that in the paper crown, behind one of the pinions or whatever, is a stapled on ticket for the boat. Steerage.
I'm just ruling it's a golden ticket. This is Make-A-Wish Foundation.
He just
Oh, no,
asked,
it's Esoteric Order of Dagos, the Make-A-Fish Foundation. This kid's got some connections we don't want to explore right now.
Wait, did you say make a fish?
Yes.
Foundation?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
hope that was what I heard, and I.
want to roll tonight. What was I say?
It is a fishing episode after all.
It's always a
Always a fishing episode.
All the
Exactly.
kid, all the child wanted was to ride a flying vehicle once in his life, so they gave him a ticket. They did not check what it was for.
They went with whichever one was cheapest. Which for some reason is the 3,000, like 1 to 3,000 gold piece whole house in the sky.
Would this ticket be visible though?
It's kind of stapled to the back of the crown. You can see it kind of poking up.
So basic.
I imagine.
It's a Walker's haircut.
I
So
imagine.
it would be
I imagine if the valets have handled plenty of these tickets, they probably know what the back of the ticket looks like.
Yeah. The guards kind of squint their eyes. Oh, sorry about this, sir. You're free to pass.
Good. He kind of yells out to the back. Yells out to the back of the crowd and says, "See ya, niggas, later."
There he goes, the man tragically born without chill.
It is a tragedy.
Mm. Sometimes it really be like that.
The character Digit will board normally with his little minion staying behind.
He looks sadly
Or
up at
Agent
you
M.
as Agent M looks sadly at you as you walk away, knowing full well he will just fly to the whorehouse in about 5 minutes' time. Like he's really annoyed that he's going to have to fly.
Don't worry, son. I'm going out for cigarettes.
Eminence will walk up to the guards, show him the ticket that the personal invitation he's been given.
Get ID'd.
All right. Welcome aboard. Hope you have a nice flight.
Have a good day, sir.
Likewise.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm meant to be doing alternating. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Nah, Red, go on ahead. I'll do the. Let's not keep them people on pins and needles.
Red's just gonna walk through, not pull out his ticket, not do anything. He's not even gonna slow his stride.
So I've seen Cafe's budget. None of them have the CMD required to withstand this. There is a soul on the fucking books who is available for hire who can withstand that CMD check.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, this is literally a siege engine rolling through the fucking corridors.
It is.
Wait, hang on. I want you to stop me.
The guards are actively ignoring you.
Just looks up from his fucking newspaper, takes one look at you. No, I'm not paid enough.
They actively use.
You-
They actively use
Whoa.
that. They actively use that one obscure use of perception that is actively ignoring something.
You get asked for an autograph on the way through. This is probably worth more than the fucking ticket is.
Yeah, I want them to try to take away my boxing gloves.
No one has
no.
the Allen keys required to remove those things.
Oh no, those are for your protection. For shits and giggles, though, I'm still rolling the intimidate. I don't care if it does anything or not. Yay!
Yeah, you do. All right, let's see the goals. Wheel
The man-
on this is the left one kind of shivers a bit and makes a squealing noise.
Where are my brown trousers?
Well, the one reading the newspaper looks up from it, looks back down, then stands up, folds the paper newspaper up, and walks to the bathroom that's en suite. He takes the newspaper with him.
Oh, for shits and giggles, though, I'm gonna do classical boxing style and have my posse with me.
For the entirety of Right to Shock.
Oh, fucking gang. Oh, god damn it.
You got the whole gang laughing.
The entirety of Right to Shock goes through.
Over in the distance, the shadows, you see something start to approach. It jumps in the air, lands, jumps in the air, gets bigger, lands, jumps in the air, it's bigger. It's and you just hear Jesus, as I jump onto the ship.
Oh, great! It's that shitty Hulk movie.
I remember the Hulk keeping slaves.
Every guard at the ship goes, hold it right there. But you see Kande bursting out the captain doors. No, don't you worry. He's a very important customer of ours.
Yeetsis is literally Yeetsis is literally naked except for a top hat and a monocle.
Your species has cloaca. How the fuck would we even know?
Sophistication at its finest.
Yeesus has got the right idea. Holy shit.
Yeetsis wanted to wear a scarf, couldn't make one fast enough.
Aiden, are you on the ship yet? Or
No, I'm not. I've been straggling behind. Do I have a ticket? Has it been given to me?
It passes, but
Freddie gave you a ticket.
you can buy one.
Oh no, I was making sure I'd been given one because I don't want to pay for anything.
Freddie gave you a ticket, you fucking moocher.
All right, miss. You have a lead ticket. Enjoy the ride. Hope you have a good time.
Thank you.
Actually-
Is food and drinks provided?
Oh yes, they are included in the ticket.
As it should be. Thank you.
Actually, Bill, this is a really good point. Why am I your woman's fucking sugar daddy?
because it would be extremely suspect if it was me. That's what's called a conflict of interest, Zona. Besides, women deserve less.
True, to be honest.
I have a feeling that your character just wants to keep her close so that when she finally does get yeeted into non-existence, you can be there and watch it happen.
I'm probably gonna be the one that does it.
Well, on the bright side, at least it'll be quick.
Welcome to the Pon
Hopefully.
Pon Academy as you hear a distant jet noise.
Mm. All right. About
Any more
minute,
NPCs?
free talk, and then the ship will actually take off.
I wish we could have gotten away with it, but because I would have liked to have played the Venga Boys fucking party bus song.
I mean, can we still do that, but edit it out of the video?
No, we'll just
Aw.
think of it in your head. Or play it at your own end. Not you, Cap. You can't, unfortunately. But the last embarker, so to speak, is another gentleman with an entourage. It is quite interesting. You don't see Judo very often. You may remember those as the chiton spawn constructs. And normally they might make an option to kind of hide it. This one definitely does not. As an entourage of them wander in, not just the gentleman in question at the center, in his bespoke jade-plated, constructed limbs, but the entire entourage have full gold tickets.
Can't have a single fucking gimmick to myself. Fucking robo niggatry.
There's a really horrid pause as he looks at Red. Red looks at him. He looks at Red. Red looks at him.
Trying to get on my franchise, motherfucker.
No, Guaylo. I'm Dex build.
Gross.
Don't hate it because you ain't it. The guy is just chain smoking. Every single time you see him take a drag of a cigarette through this bizarre skull-shaped grill, it's a new cigarette. And all of his entourage are doing this as well.
All right. It is somewhat cloudy day. It is somewhat warm. And there is certainly some kind of electricity on the air. As the gates finally start to close and the shipping has been done. All the transportation of the goods being delivered. The gates finally close and the guards go back to the flotilla and the gates close. We are ready to fire. Engage. As the flotilla activates its levitation stones and starts to float, quite slowly but surely, to the skies. Disengaging from the boarding. Now, everybody on the flotilla ship.
Hey, Bill, before we do a scene transition, can I do another intimidate to stare down fucking tight jeans over there?
Yes, you
Bro.
Nat 20. Jesus.
The
Yeah,
whole
nice.
entourage are like eyeing him, and he's eyeing all of them. You feel a mutiny might be on the air faster than you might anticipate.
There's a chair in his hand. You don't know where he got it.
What's in your hand, new guy? What's in your hand? Look down, it's just
So, basically, every magic item that a character would be wearing is essentially checked at the door.
You faded out by the end there.
Oh.
Did
So,
people's shit get confiscated?
or is it just weapons and armor?
Cafe and Saucy, this is the balls in your court.
Yes, most items, like any weapons, have been put into the cargo hold for
Okay.
confiscation. Unless someone was able to sneak something on, like I think it would be fair to say if you want to try and sneak a small item.
I mean,
then
what
you
was,
can roll for it.
what was their detection methods?
It is detect metal and detect magic.
All right.
Alright,
Made with wands.
right. Nowadays didn't pick up at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that because my ass is covered head to toe in magic items. Most of them non-offensive.
Rumbler glows
Yep.
like the sun.
But Digit was on the VIP board, so you get a free pass.
Oh.
The Dex build, who's been having some very, shall we say, charged exchanges with Red, waltzes up with his prosthetics fully in view, submits to the scan, arms outsplayed as if to say, well, what is it? And nothing detects at all.
Okay.
Never seen jadeite, Guello?
So,
Old polymer and stone.
all right. So basically, all my weapons got to pass then.
Yep.
Okay. That's all that matters.
There's one trailer.
Is a weapon, so that'd be kind of unfair just to like throw him in cargo hold like anyone could.
No,
He's
I mean,
more than willing to turn over all weapons.
Red Rumble is a beast of its own. It's gotta.
Take them if you dare.
Yeah, that's the case.
There's one very spirited short one in the background who has an Allen key and looking at you very chargedly, and then a hand on his shoulder. It's not worth it. And then one last customer seems to be on the gangplank as the ship starts it off. Oh bother, not this again. Hang on. Here, he hands over what appears to be a wooden sword to the guards. Take care of it, please. It's a personal item. And then he just takes a running leap onto the ship and clears a good 40 feet from dock.
Jesus. Okay.
The guard kind of looks at you at all his feet. Very well, sir.
But as the magic detection goes off, nothing. Monk.
Return to monk.
Return to wizard.
As you're all aboarding the ship, you see the machine takes. Actually, let me roll for it. Okay. As it disconnects from the dock, kind of falls a bit, and starts to float into the skies. And you are greeted with an army of maids and Kante. Welcome to the flotilla, my luxurious ship. I hope you, everybody, have an excellent time.
Trey will also be following behind Conte in a purple suit with yellow accents, looking very fancy, going, yes, enjoy the food, the alcohol, the festivities. This is a pleasure cruise, so have fun, don't cause any trouble. If there's any problems at all, let one of our very skilled staff know, or let it get back to us, and we'll take care of it, he says.
Indeed.
Exactly.
Shall I bring us over to the main map?
Yes.
Please slap down as many of the. If you check in the minion section, gentlemen, you'll find the 2 minions you requested. Slap down as many as you wish.
Oh boy. Let's see how many I can get here actually, because
Only cat. Bartender everywhere.
yes. Thank you. Yeah, these will be quite filled, to be honest.
Slap them down as you wish, gentlemen.
But there we go. Now I can just copy paste them.
Elaine will come down, but mostly avoiding the black bear carpet.
No.
His racism is so high level,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not even allowed to touch dark items.
It's actually a black bear carpet. I have a complaint to make to PETA.
Mm,
Why do you complain to
You know, you
PETA? Why do you complain to PETA? They're one of the most ruthless killers of animals ever.
I know. We're all
She doesn't know that.
She's
She doesn't
so
know.
retarded.
you know, she should take vengeance. She should kidnap your dog and kill it right now.
Just suplex
What,
that dog
the ATF?
immediately.
So Scotty will just be here complaining about the mistreatment of this bear.
I want to speak to your manager.
I can now populate NPCs. You may see some familiar faces.
Hey, Charles is here.
I'm just gonna put a drink in.
Charles took Nathaniel's pass and has been playing blackjack all evening.
Nice.
Red's gonna put a drink in Scotty's mouth to get her to shut up.
Oh, free alcohol. Thank you.
Fucking
No,
Jew!
No, okay, no, you're not gonna be able to get the words out except.
Regardless, this would be the front deck on the second floor, and everything outside would be where the ship is heading. So you can see outside of the windows, it is starting to get. The airship is floating above the misty clouds to see the sky, falling into the mist of a night sky with the stars, falling on the city of Seven Seraphs. It's quite romantic, really.
Menacingly.
Teacher will walk over and enjoy the view.
I should say that there is 3 floors in this ship. At the top floor there is your cabins, and if you have booked VIP, you have VIP cabins, and you can have a luxury entertainment at your rooms there. But at the bottom floor there is well, it's for the maintenance crew, really. So if you want to sneak about, you may, but you shouldn't, really.
There's also a kitchen area and showroom and stuff as well here on the second deck. Basically, the second deck here is the how you say the fun zone.
Yes. And it is separated by two. This area is mostly for a conversation and dining area, and this one is extending over here, but my graphical limitations kind of cut it off. There is a gambling area and there's a live music band singing and playing songs, and there is a small little dancing floor if you're feeling quite a brave. As the ship takes off, the activities start.
Miss Kante?
Miss Kante turns around and roll a perception.
Aye. Would appraise alternatively do?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just see which bonuses that you'll hire for me. They're the same. So either which one does.
Mhm. Yes. Yes, welcome to the board. We are happy to see you here.
So,
Is this a robot Conte?
does Amadeus notice?
Yes, you do.
Alright, good.
It is very robotic.
Amadeus kind of just rubs his cheek. I suppose that makes sense.
It's a fucking Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
Amadeus starts slowly backing away from her.
Are you dissatisfied? Would you like something to eat or drink?
No, I'm fine. Stray!
Stray will come walking up and is like, Amadeus. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. If you'll come over this way, there was a reason I sent you that invitation, and I begin to walk over to a table over here.
Amadeus kind of looks at the table, not quite sure if he's supposed to seat himself next to you or front arm across. So eventually he decides to just sit down here.
Okay. Now, I sent you that invitation because I've heard things around the city that you are apparently good at what you do, and I was wondering if you would like employment as one of the call girls here in the flotilla. This is an exotic, well, our gimmick is exoticism here, he says with a smile.
Amadeus slowly leans his head in your direction. Call, girl?
Stray just begins to look a little confused, and he goes, yes. Lady of the night? Someone who has sex for money? Don't you know that a lot of people... You come highly recommended, apparently. Are well known for, well...
Oh, I see. I've heard of that. No.
Stray begins to just get this horrified look all of a sudden, goes, I am so sorry. Like, I thought, I am so sorry about that. I thought you knew about some of these,
I was
I'm so...
recently informed by a friend of mine that apparently that is a rumor. I do not know where it comes from.
Fair enough. Well, I do apologize about everything. Well, I mean, you're still welcome if you are looking for extra employment. We still need extra bartenders and hosts, and considering I've also heard you tend to work at a lot of servicing establishments, you're more than welcome to try your hand here anytime you want.
Yes, I could consider that. I always need more work.
Go up to the bar and ask for one of our finest top shelf liquors as an apology for the misunderstanding.
While these two are talking, mind if I try something?
Right?
Yes.
While these two are talking, Elaine is going to walk up behind them. He's going to roll stealth. And he's going to try and sleight of hand and tie their tails together.
I hadn't considered this.
All right. You fail.
Oh, you little...
Do it. Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
now you're just
Roll the-
fiddling the tails as a
In,
pervert.
in fact, the moment that he starts approaching you, the tail, he sees the tail actively go away from him.
Oh.
Hello. Both of you roll your perception. You might also roll ones.
No, I don't need to roll perception because I'm automatically aware of his presence.
I will go ahead and roll perception because
Yeah.
fuck
You
it
do
for
that.
the meme.
Come
Let
on,
me
another
just-
one.
Yeah, watch. We're all gonna be rolling ones.
563. Let's see. We're on the five.
Whoa, curses to that.
Second.
Caster can never teach his spells to anyone else. Some of these are really rough.
Yeah.
Eesh.
That's for you need to just write that on your fucking sheet then.
It's
Fuck that.
Elaine, so Elaine's not a caster. Or,
But you know what I mean. That could be it could be really shitty and it's not even fun.
I will say this will be it's as a roleplay session. It will only last a session unless it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
So I guess I noticed Elaine trying to tie my tail to
oh, yeah,
Amadeus.
you did.
Oh.
And I just go, now, that's no way to treat guests here on the flotilla. And how did you get on here anyway? You're a little too young for the whores.
I had a ticket, you third-hand twink.
I fucking love Elaine so much.
Twink.
Trey just looks a little taken aback and he just says, yes, quite. Just, don't cause no trouble, okay? You're free to stay.
I like how he completely fucking shut you down so hard, you didn't even continue to question how he got on.
Well, there are certain people we don't throw bants with, and Elaine's like number one on that fucking list.
he just says, just don't
You're
cause
free to
any
defend.
trouble. We do have a brig for people who do. And I'll go back to speaking with Amadeus of...
He simply replies, if you want everyone in that brig to fucking die, I suggest you go ahead and do that.
At this point, I'm kind of just ignoring him, hoping he'll go away.
Just ignore Elaine, his vision is based on movement.
He just kind of turns around, and as he's looking around, he looks at Amadeus and says, I can't even think of something for you. See a cat toy.
I love this character so much. He's such a little
Just
bastard.
one man roast squad, just fucking cruising around, bitch, faggot.
Yes. All right, Aiden.
You were on the offensive end of a beer bong. We good now?
Hayden, pay attention.
Stop researching.
Stop editing. You're being called upon directly.
If you don't pay attention, Elaine will start banting at you again.
And we've already been demonetized. We don't want to get taken down. Aiden. This is the ghost of turn initiative pass.
Yo,
She is dead. Rip.
This is why women deserve
Okay,
less.
she's dead.
Yeah.
All right. Red Rumble. You're on the ship with your crew.
After using the offensive end of a beer bong to calm down the fucking PETA official,
Mhm.
I'm probably just gonna. What the fuck?
No.
sorry. I forgot I changed the model. Delete that.
No,
please.
that works. I suppose the penny doesn't turn up here. The other penny can.
Uh-oh.
Insert cloaker
he-
noise.
This is his spider, so delete that, please.
I
I
did.
will find the actual image. Aiden, you're back. We were calling for you.
Oh, sorry.
You
she was
Smoking
very
again.
upset. No,
How?
still fucking upset. Just upset about this bear thing. No, I'm editing a video, guys. So sorry. I should have mentioned it
Yeah.
beforehand. So I'm not a thousand percent as
They were
present as
warned.
usual. I told Bill beforehand that I was editing.
I warn people.
So, okay.
It's all right.
It's
There's
mostly just
no hurry.
sometimes well, but it makes sense because Scotty's been sitting over here complaining to anyone who will listen about this bear.
Well, you've been on the offensive end of a beer bong. Do
We know you
you want me to give you the entire list of what you're affected with?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see here. A +8 to strength, a +4 to con, a +2 to dex.
What?
About 4 points of wisdom damage, -2 to your AC, and for the
Whoa.
rest of the night, about a -4 to all fort saves.
Wait a minute. Go through that slowly, because Jesus.
No,
fuck.
You're
don't
hammered.
Don't bother. Don't
Oh,
bother.
Yeah.
Don't
okay.
bother.
We'll calculate it on the back end.
Okay,
You're
so then,
hammered.
all right. Since I'm hammered, I'll be complaining even more loudly and obnoxiously about the bear. and
And you're taking a hit too, so you're starting to believe your own shit.
I'm standing in my own shit.
You're starting to believe your own shit.
Oh, that's bad for you all, by the way.
All right.
Considering she literally fucking warps reality.
Hold on,
Okay, then.
Strike kind of hears the commotion
Aiden.
coming about the bear, and he's just like, "Those are faux bear rugs. They're not real bears."
Yes, Kande will also respond in kind. Oh, don't worry, miss. It's quite all right. They're synthetic. No real bears has been hurt in this process.
But who was hurt in the processing of the materials used to make this synthetic bear?
All right.
No
Oh,
one-
don't worry about it.
Was a
Cool.
tree?
Please, miss.
And,
Was a tree hurt?
Enjoy this.
Look at
drink.
all this
She
wood.
offers you a wine glass with a
Oh,
blue liquid with a sugary top at the
Oh.
edges.
is this for
Please.
me? For free?
Yes, for you, of course.
Thank
You're
you.
a customer.
Scotty feels a large, leathery boxing glove grab her by the shoulder. 47 intimidation.
What? What,
Won't be a
what are you
problem.
intimidating me?
well, she's sober
Oh.
again.
Let me tell you. Don't be a problem, or I will talk to Freddy. And then you will have to start paying for things again.
Oh,
Terror state.
Bank account.
well,
It's-
money is a bullshit construct. So as long as I can continue to not have to use it, I'll try to not be a problem.
A drunken elf meanders into the room.
A
a top.
bird would be a shame if someone repoed it.
You can't repo a living animal.
As
Should
someone,
I take out the bird and pet it very quickly?
as someone who
It-
as,
Why?
as someone who processes repossessions in real life, I say you can.
An elf arrives in the room. His gut is spilling over his pants. He is shirtless bar a cloak, and he is atop what can only be described as an animated bar stool, and is holding on for dear life. Beer in hand.
And it is right next to Sylvan.
Are you okay, sir?
Don't worry, Shag. Magical mishap happens to me. Have you heard of wild magic? Don't worry about it. Anyway,
No, that was a real
do
stab.
you sell paninis? Asking for a friend.
I
Tony is really kind.
I can give you a free panini.
That is the best thing I've heard all night. I'm
Alright.
going to try and point this towards the table. Hang on. It's like a a child sitting on a particularly like stubborn, like donkey at the seaside. He's got after a while, it just becomes dragging the now animated bar stool over to a table. It appears to be significantly stronger than him, which is an issue.
So he wanted a panini, right?
Yeah, as any other language, he doesn't seem to be very fussy.
Before he walks off, then Amadeus will kind of just proffer out a panini out of thin air and give it to him.
Thank you. He'll pat you on the head between the ears with no regard to your personal space, and then meander off upon his now animated steed.
Amadeus looks like he's used to this. And then he will start walking off, going to the bar, of which he was offered free alcohol at.
The bar would be here.
Red's gonna look at the animated bar stool and go, huh, I didn't think of that. Wonder if I can make a steel chair that'll beat someone's ass for me.
Outsourcing.
Snaps his boxing glove, points to one of his shockers, and says, write that down.
There's a frenzy of writing and diagrams.
Hey, Aiden, I got a question about your character. Does she
Yes.
literally look like a deer, or is a deer themed?
She looks like a deer, and it's an illusion. But I mean, like, the horns are fake. But any other aspects that might make you question whether or not she's actually a deer person is part of the illusion.
They're taped on.
The deer,
Okay,
they are
so-
taped on, but she's using illusions to heighten the bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Captain,
Yes.
what is your escort looking like?
2B's fine.
Oh,
All right. There is, yeah,
A
2B
2B is
robot.
fine too.
You can't argue with an ass like that.
Hello.
no.
You know, the unfortunate thing is
Oh,
I've
the
never
cans.
played. I've never played near Automata.
Bruh. Automata.
Please.
Regardless, she's serving and attending your every need at
Oh yes.
every point, if you want.
Oh yes.
And about time has passed, so the sun is finally setting over the horizon, and you can see over the glass windows of the flotilla there's a small stars starting to appear.
Please increase size. Yeetus has arrived.
Say when.
Yes, here.
I'm merely large.
Okay.
Right here.
You good?
I need to double check permissions because it looks like I can move it. Yep. Alright. I'll
It's
just
fine.
be careful and not do it.
It's fine.
So Stray will start heading towards, after noticing more of Scotty, will start going up beside her, thinking she's actually one of the faunus kind of creatures. And I'm going to use my detect magic to find out more about her. Sorry, I'm trying to remember.
Your eyes bleed. The sheer amount of illusions coming off of this bitch.
All right. Sorry, I gotta remember how detect magic worked. What I need to
Also,
roll.
Sulan, what kind of drink you want from the bartender? There is a humanoid figure with an eye patch behind the bar, with a depressing look on his face. Okay, Sulan is not here. Never
Moving
mind.
on.
Yes.
Sorry. You talking me? I accidentally hit.
No,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
Sylveon we're after.
No, Sylveon. He was looking for Sylveon, but
I
Yeah.
hit mute because I was coughing, and then I accidentally hit the
Sylveon's
Okay.
back now.
All right, Sulan, you're approaching the bar,
Yeah.
and there, behind of the bar there is a humanoid figure with an eye patch, with a depressing look. But as you see, actually roll perception.
Aye.
Damn it! I keep getting disconnected from Roll20.
Yeah, Roll20's been a real piece of shit tonight.
Yeah. All right. He seems to be happy to see you, and he greets you with a smile. Ah, dear customer, what would you like to have? We have a vodka, we have a gin, whiskey,
And Saucy,
we have a
You just
we have
offered me like the top shelf, right?
Yeah, the best drink we got.
a top shelf. Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Sir Stray offered me, said that I could get it for. He offered it me as apology.
All right, very well. Now, would you like to have it on more a bitter taste or more of a sweet taste?
Suddenly, Amadeus' face completely freezes as a shiver actively goes down his spine.
Sweet.
Aw.
Amadeus seemingly have actively turned his back away from Jesus.
Very well, sir. As the man behind the bar bows at you and starts shaking all kinds of different various colors of liquor in the glass. It takes a moment. So,
Yes.
what's going on here?
Ooh, woo, what's this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to avoid stepping in shit.
What do you mean?
Say it.
What's going on?
What?
Everyone hears a loud expletive in a language you don't understand, but something inherently inside your brain knows what it means.
Several languages.
Come from this table.
Oh,
Wait.
oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. Wait,
Eats
which
it.
one? I saw two things. The bottom one?
Bottom one.
Okay.
As you see, what Charles, who you're pretty sure is just that peasant that hangs around Nathaniel all day, is playing cards with one of the only cans, the Yakuza judo, and the one with the golden eye, and appears to be caning all three of them very handily.
Me and the Shockers are going to just start cheering him on.
Nice.
Evening,
Drop my
Mr. Red. Hope this
I'll head over
evening
as well.
finds you well. We doing wheat bitches. You know that is that the like stereotypical peasant voice lapses as soon as Charlie's got the upper hand.
Oh yeah, I'm here just to watch the show.
It's the most one-sided ass beating you've ever seen.
The one unit of only cans will also cheer you on. Ah, very well played. This is an excellent job.
The boys seem to be multiplying.
He can have a few of them, yes. It's technically one of. Actually, no, he could technically customize one unseen server to be multiple somehow. Yeah.
Me and the boys and the boys and the boys.
Just all these shockers just dedicated to just bouncing on this one Yakuza asshole who showed up just to try and flex his fucking money, and then Charles is just taking him to the fucking cleaners.
They're
Dre
all
will
just
go
gonna,
up to Scotty
they're just
and
gonna
ask
be
her if she
T-posing
wants
on
to
him.
At this point, Charlie is wearing multiple jadeite plates that have been like it looked like they've been literally pried off of the dude's armor and just like tied to the fucking peasant clothes that Charlie wears.
Okay, is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them.
Dre will go up to Scotty and ask if she's part of the Faunus. And does a 25 cafe tell me about anything of magics or whatever surrounding her?
Font? Part of the what?
That's
Sorry.
for Bill to tell.
Yeah, are you like casting detect magic on her, or?
Yeah, as I'm talking to her, asking her if she's one of the Faunus, like nature spirits or
Oh.
fae.
The
Yes.
female version of the satyrs.
Yeah.
Yes, I am one with nature. She'll tell you that openly.
Charlie looks taken aback and like pivots on his seat as he proceeds to win a hand of Texas Hold'em with what appears to be the +4 Uno card and the set of rules for Jim Rummy.
Red's just gonna lean in, just ignore her, keep winning.
Just throws in the +4, eat shit. as the poor Yakuza has to pry off another plate.
Okay. Holy shit.
At this point, they've just progressed to playing Uno.
Yeah.
But the game is...
Uno!
Pick up the whole fucking deck.
Hey.
Red's gonna slip a card to Charlie that just says draw 25 or admit you're a franchise stealing fuck.
There we go.
There is, as he slaps it down, you can see a tear in the empty fucking eye sockets of this man. As he looks up at you, and there's a... Could you roll me a sense motive?
Alright, I gotta double check what that is for me again.
I presume bad.
It's not my best.
You get... You know that feeling. You know that look. That's the look that you get when you look out on the crowd as a child watches their childhood hero wrestler get their face punched in by you.
Yes.
The heels.
Do I get my drink, Cafe?
Yes, you do. You get quite a interesting drink actually. There's got a swirling. Yeah, it's actually quite animated. Orange swirl on the bottom, and there is a blue top. The kind of cloudy texture at the top.
Amadeus
Here you
swirls.
go, sir.
Amadeus picks it up and swirls a little bit, and then looks up.
Oh, I must ask, did you add anything to make it actually capable of inebriating those immune to regular alcohol?
Quite yes. It's the default, a common practice at this ship.
Ah, good. Just wanted to make sure.
Feel free to enjoy yourself. If you want more, please come to me again.
I managed to
Elf
find a
has
new
returned.
portrait. Just
He has rigged up the makeshift reins onto the chair.
All right.
They have 8 pieces
man-
of string he has found.
The man with the eye patch greets him as well. Ah, very well, sir. What would you like to have?
Evening. Another one of everything, please.
One for everything.
Everything?
Can't keep them coming.
Well,
You-
would you
Same
like
glass
to-
is fine. Just one measure, mate. Don't worry.
Damn it.
Well, all right. Regardless of your
Hello?
request, she stuffed your glass
He just goes down the line of the fucking spirit measures.
full glass of vodka. Here you go, sir.
Bargain.
Nice evening.
Amadeus very visibly and very clearly starts walking off, almost starting to walk along like the wall with his back and continuously turned towards Jesus.
Also, Bill, it was not regular vodka. It was stuffy succubus vodka. It is finely made.
Why does it keep fucking changing?
Okay, so he's just gonna pull a fucking Jeremy and just drink a handle of Tito's on the spot.
Dre's gonna whisper to Scotty, I'm one of the, I guess you can say, a forest fae myself. I'm a fawn, and he gives out a laugh at that, just like whispering.
Charlie pivots on the seat again. Oh, not another one.
Mm.
Bloody hell. Right, read him in Neep again, me lord. Flush. Like your chances down the fucking drain, mate. Come on. Give me them pink slips. I'm taking that bike you had outside. It's just The fucking desolation of this Yakuza, like, it took no time at all. Charlie was sat here when you all arrived, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually, hey Bill, could I do a knowledge to see which Yakuza group he's in?
Yes, you may.
Alright.
A very familiar one.
Is that the one that crashed my gym?
The iconography is similar, but it's not exact.
Hmm.
You get the feeling it's like a branch family of some description. But you notice a few very peculiar things about his tattoos.
Alright.
You know, it was 28 for your roll, correct?
28.
Okay, that's enough to notice. You know exactly one of those symbols exactly well. One of those on his, like, right at the bottom of the tap of his Yakuza back tattoo. Right on, like, the hip, right where it usually ends. There's one extra little piece. That's your fan club's logo.
I have a fan club?
Yes. You're noted as being one of the worst in the league for keeping up with yours.
What the fuck?
You get the feeling that this man was literally aping your style.
Yeah. Leans into Charlie. Put him away.
Charlie nods.
You're like fucking Crom to his worshippers.
Jesus.
That seems to imply that Charlie is Conan in this equation.
Stray's gonna try to still have a small conversation with Scotty, or try to strike up a rapport with her.
Oh,
But
no,
he just
fuck
tell
this.
her-
I'm hanging around for them to get cleaned out.
He just tell her he's secretly a forest fae, like speaking very lowly.
Oh, I understand. It is so, so nice to see another person who is friendly towards the forest and all natural things around.
Well, I'm a bit more nuanced than that. I prefer to advance with the times, he says as he takes the little bird keychain from his side pocket and it transforms into, it deglamours into a gun. Bows and arrows, not so much my style as this. And then it glamours back into the keychain as he adds his back to his pocket.
Yeats just throws his cards down on the tables and jumps. Buddy!
Oh,
Amadeus was just about to drink his fucking drink, and as apparently Yeezus just blows his way through the wall.
There was a wall?
Yes, this is a wall here. You could have ran through him, I guess.
The woman's one natural eye goes wide as a 14-foot tall giant spider leaps through the fucking rafters and lands with a thud.
Amadeus, who was just about to drink, has completely frozen still.
You just hear Stray shout, "Jesus, try not to cause any damage. We have to fix that."
He just throws 100 platinum. It paid for.
Just pocket coins.
Stray just picks it up and pockets it and go, "As you were, Jesus," as he continues to small talk.
As you burst through the door, you can see Conde approaching you. Ah, honey, you're finally abroad. Let's go to a private quarters, don't we?
How many Contes are on this ship?
Yes.
Is this one of the is this the robot Conte?
Yes.
Cool. Yeats has found Bunny. Bunny, come with.
The bunny just caught me. For fuck's sake. This is great.
Mega, when you look back at the chair after having looked at Conte, he comes to notice that now there's just a glass sitting on the chair, and next to the glass, well, actually, let me see what my bonuses would be at this point. I should roll perception.
Alrighty. In a second. Because I've had to reset roll 20 like 30 fucking times. So let me open my sheet again.
Elaine is simply going to chime into that conversation and say, "That better not include me!"
What you cut out after better.
Yeah.
See, I just have to figure out what the fuck my stats are at the moment. They're shifted so fucking much.
Did that go through?
Captain, you cut out.
I'm just gonna roll a 1d. I don't know the exact bonus, but I know about what my bonus would be at the moment. So I'm just gonna roll flat d20, and I can say if I succeed.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
got it.
All right. Yeah, you don't see me. There's just a glass now sitting on the chair.
Elaine is simply just going to chime in and say, "None of this better include me, you robosexual spider fuck."
Yeah, fair enough.
One thing though, Mega, that your character would have seen, Amadeus was still wearing the scarf.
Yee. That makes Yeetses happy. Yeetses will take chair.
Elaine will refer to Yeezus in a very lovingly fuck way, though, because he recognizes a proper slave master when he sees one.
Look, even the robos. He's even got robo slaves now. He's moving up in the world.
That man certainly knows how to tame a nigga.
Around this hour,
I've heard
the
him.
night is getting darker,
Yep.
and
You will see. So you will see Yeetses take out of his pocket a little headband. He places it on his head, removes the current one he has, places this one on his head, and takes the chair and takes the robot and begins heading towards the presidential suite.
Alright.
Before we go in, I wanted to.
that would be upper floors.
Elaine,
But around this hour, the winds are getting more calm, and the airship itself is getting more stable air current as the radiant sun is getting down more, and there is more of stars to be absorbed in this area. And around this hour, there is sound heard, and there is kitchen staff delivering you hefty appetizers. No. What kind of appetizers did you want? I have two. Either you have a salad or a soup.
Yes. Salad. Wait. Yes.
If you want to choose, check general, and that would be the starter.
It's 30.
I'll take the soup, please, dear. He tells the person who's bringing the appetizers.
Oh, very well.
And I will have the salad
Very well.
as
You will have the
they're
salad.
walking by.
Digit will have the
Also-
salad.
While this is happening, since Stravith, that's the name of your character, right?
Yeah,
Sausage?
you can
Okay.
say just Stray for sure.
Okay. I also would like to just mimic the gun that you made with my staff, because I can do that. And just be like, oh, okay, I see. So this is the kind of useful weapon. And it'll be like an AR-15, but made entirely out of wood furniture. The entire thing, including the barrel.
Behold my wooden gun.
You can
It's
defeat
quite-
Magneto with this.
It's my entirely wooden gun. It's silhouette equipment, so it actually does. It actually is still a vibe. It's actually a more useful weapon now.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
He begins to laugh and he says, I'm not sure how well that'll work, but, you know, like I said, it's good to keep up with the times. That's one thing that doesn't really help with older Fae and older druids is, you know,
I see.
they don't like to adapt with the times. And of course I'm saying this quietly because of how much Fae hate there is in the city.
Although we're also openly
know
just
what you
showing
mean,
our
my lord.
guns to each other. So.
Uno, bitch.
Beautiful.
We're playing Texas Hold'em. Uno, bitch.
Oh God, did the Kyle come? Oh wait, are the Kyles here?
No,
I'm
not
pretty
yet.
sure.
Not
No.
yet. No.
Not yet.
Playing Texas
I
Hold'em.
don't, we don't listen. Your ship is literally not physically large enough to house all 500 of the Kyles, and at this point, they all move as one conglomerate.
Ah,
They're
Playing Texas Hold'em, and they're like, "All right, here comes the river. Draw 4. Fuck."
They all take 4 drinks.
Digit.
Fucking tree
Do
liberty
you
rifle.
take the salad or the soup?
I will,
As appetizer.
I will take the salad, good sir, and thank you very much. I appreciate
Sure.
your hospitality.
Of course.
Once
Um,
once Amadeus thinks things have calmed down, he kind of just sneaks out from here and seats himself down by this chair, slightly
Right.
saddened by the fact that he couldn't bring the drink with him.
he's also served
Jing do anyway.
as the appetizer. Salad or the soup?
Sorry, did you ask me that?
that is so ragged
Yeah.
looking. Jesus
I'd Amadeus would take the soup.
All right. Soup you will have. I hope you have a nice evening.
Thank you, good sir.
At this juncture, just as though the starters are being served, or are they just being ordered?
Starters are being served. There is calm music to be played, and the stars are seeming to be brighter and brighter as the night goes on.
And just as things out there calms
Uh,
off,
before we do the switch over,
All
I
right.
just want Red to lean in on the Yakuza. Says, "So I see you're a fan. Well, don't worry. As soon as my friend Charlie's done with you, I'm gonna talk with Vanso Sheila. We're gonna give you all the signatures you want. Consider yourself served. I'm gonna run your fate so hard you're gonna call me Nintendo."
my attorney assured me it was legally distinct. Oh,
Your attorney sucks.
the director's going to have my hide for this. He looks back at you and looks genuinely hurt. Like, I just wanted to emulate greatness.
You're a child to me. I have built my name over centuries. Oh shit! I accidentally deleted Charlie. Charlie just runs away with his winnings.
No. Here's the thing. You need to remember, Charlie is technically like a paladin summon, so he can just discorporate, and he does so with all of this guy's like prosthetic plates. He's pried off him.
Nice.
Or pressing cards.
Sorry
just
about
as,
that.
just as
Anyways, moving on.
just as the night's going on.
Yeah.
Just the
Conte asks Jesus, "Oh, would you like to eat the full course, or would you like to have a private session?"
You just want full course.
Yes.
the entire room collectively cringes. No!
Amadeus is slowly sinking down into his chair, trying to make himself less noticeable.
The elf and the woman with the golden eye just have this reaction the same way that some people have when they are on stream and someone sends them a link and all they hear is no! Just
So-
terror.
As a note for anyone who is able to do like a knowledge arcana check or whatever, the headband Yeats has just put on is a headband of intellect. The skill it gives
We
him.
don't want to know what it does.
Yeah, I can do it.
Ah,
Well,
I see. Yeah,
I already
okay.
know the skill.
You fucking retard.
Bruh.
Oh god damn it! I always fuck up.
Bruh.
Sorry, I always write shit wrong.
No, that isn't a natural one. That's a. There we go.
No, I fucked up just typing the thing.
Oh, okay.
Do you notice it's a 1 out of 1?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got all excited because you thought another nat 1 was on the way.
I was hoping for another curse.
No, I'm just retarded.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the NPCs in the room. Yeah, nothing special. The gentleman over here looks a bit wide-eyed for a moment and just trundles over.
Alright.
He looks at you. Is it known that Strade is one of the proprietors of this place?
Yes, he hasn't really hid the fact that he owns the ship from anyone on this on the cruise. He came out with Conte during opening celebrations and welcomes.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the proprietor of this fine establishment?
He looks over to Scotty and says, "Excuse me a moment," and he goes over. He goes, "I am. What can I do for you?"
What you're greeted with is a dwarf who is sub 3 feet in height. He is shorter than most gnomes, but he's clad in a bizarre getup that it looks like it should have picked up on the sensors, but looking closely, it looks more like leather or shell. Ah, excellent! You all greeted with a face full of soup. You're lucky you're serving gazpacho this evening, you hook-eared fuck! My house is directly under your whorehouse! I haven't seen the sun in 3 weeks! My lawn is directly under where your shitter empties at. Have you ever thought about where your sewage goes? Do you have any idea what it's like living under this fucking brothel?
Okay, can I try to dodge the soup first?
You may try. You would have to roll real well. Right in the crit.
All right. So,
Why
would I
is
just
it
use
just
my
in the
deck for
car?
that?
Yes.
You probably roll reflex, Archie.
Roll reflex.
Okay. I wanted to make sure, because I'm still a little stunned, because I came out of nowhere. Oh, well, fuck me.
Yep.
It stains.
I think that's what he's about to do.
Did you notice it was gazpacho? It's cold, so it doesn't hurt, but it stains like a motherfucker.
Aw.
Oh, what's it gonna do? You're gonna cry. You notice there's some gochujang in that fucking mix then. That ain't coming out. What a fucking shame, you cunt. I live under here. You have any idea how long it took the Housing Association to get me a ticket for this shithole?
Sir, if you didn't like the soup, I can get you another soup.
I didn't like your whorehouse dumping its fucking brothel offset right in my fucking front lawn. My entire fucking house smells of curdled foreskin.
We paid for that space. Now, calm down, or I will have to send you to calm down from the security office.
I'd love to see you try, you lash-tailed fuck.
We gotta
I'm gonna personally march my fucking entire clan up your ass crack and run your strata chocolata right out to your fucking head.
I'm gonna pull out a walkie-talkie and be like, "Yes, we have a problem on deck 2. Please,
It would be you would call for a 408.
a
We have a
408."
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a 408 on deck 2. Could we get the security officers up here, please, to do an escort? Thank you.
In the meantime, Red's just gonna say, "You ain't gonna hit him. You a bitch."
Use a.
Now, which one are you saying it to? Because neither of them have punched the
No,
other.
I'm just saying it out loud. Also,
Oh, I need to roll a will save. Oh dear.
also, ready action.
Oh dear.
Hold on, another thing here. I'm going to try to calm him down with the diplomacy.
You would
just
try.
A little bit. Because I still...
Allow me to bring up the character sheet just for reference.
34.
34? That's a respectable one.
Yeah.
You notice that there's a little bit of wind taken out of his sails, because you seem to be fairly reasonable about it, but he is still... It really just feels like he's been waiting to say this for a good while.
He has
And
been,
he's been-
he's been
He
reiterating.
wore... You notice he's wearing Beulah plate.
Oh, fuck. That's
I
high
still don't
status.
even know what he's mad about. His accent is so thick.
Jesus Wolf!
Okay, wait a minute. He hits a button on his bracer. Subtitles appear. My house is directly underneath your brothel. Your sewage outlet lets out onto my house.
Ah, okay.
Planning
okay.
permission was not sought for this site, and due to it being an unstable and impermanent structure. As a direct result, the effluent offlow of this facility lets out onto my neighborhood, lowering housing standards in the region. I have lost several 100,000 gold pieces off of the price of my house as a direct result of this, and as a result, I am seeking recompense with you or alternate means of function, whether it be a alteration to your sewage offlow, the lack of light resulting from the presence of this facility in the atmosphere, and causing the death of my expensive clematis plants in my garden, and the general poisoning of the water table. If you could potentially speak with me after this juncture, though it may have become a little bit too heated as the case may be, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
I'm still just gonna antagonize him.
So I'll just call Digit over too, because he helped draft some of the more legal stuff as well. And he's like, I do apologize. All the papers I got said everything was up to code. I will personally try to get the ship fitted with more stable
Yeah.
facilities for waste disposal.
Digit will simply ask, was this neighborhood a known public entity, or was it secretly located on the property?
I've got all my paperwork. Trust me, I've been living here the better part of 500 fucking years. I've been living here 500 years. I've got all my paperwork.
Mind if I roll barrister on that?
You may.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, you discovered the reason for this. The reason they got this plot of land, this plot of airspace so cheaply, is because this is a non-propeller based airship situated over a region that had been mistakenly designated as a wildlife preserve for birds.
So the
neighborhood below was allowed to exist under the proviso that it specifically cultivates plants that help the local bee and bird population.
So his real grievance is actually with the local planning commission.
Primarily, yes. Though it does appear, though he is allowed to claim a number of. He's not. He's entitled to a small amount of recompense in terms of repair of damages to his clematis plants, as they are directly under the jurisdiction of the housing committee, and they are required for him to continue his housing there. But the primary issue here is that there is a error in the zoning of the region below this area.
All right, well, that would be the responsibility of whatever government entity was responsible for the zoning. That's not a mistake on our half. That's a mistake on the zoning commission's half.
Yes, it does seem that from a legal perspective, he is allowed to raise the grievance of the pollution below. However,
yeah,
due to the residential area codes.
Okay, so
tell you what, my good sir. Here's what we'll do. I reach into my pocket from the from the platinum that Yeetsus threw out to fix the wall, because it would be more than enough to fix it. I give him a platinum and go, this should cover damages to your plants.
Before he does that, I'd like to interject to make sure he isn't accidentally my client is accidentally insulting the individual.
Okay, you will want to roll it because your danger sense is tingling.
Sense barrister or sense motive?
Either or.
We'll go with the
because
same.
there is precedent work here.
Yeah.
Okay. The Shock Shell clan are notoriously litigious.
Be right back.
Yeah.
This is a clan of dwarves that moved into the city. They are notorious for two things. First and foremost, they are notorious for their incredibly short stature, even by dwarven standards. They are shorter than most halflings.
Yeah.
And two, and most importantly, their legal team, even the poorest member of the Shockshell clan, has a knowledge of law on par with a seasoned barrister. And in this case, well, you get a few because of this the clan's history. You can actually use your barrister check as a knowledge check. Muthcat is not he hasn't passed the bar. He's not educated for the most part. He's middle class, and he's an adventurer.
Yeah.
So he's not very bright. He's been concussed one too many times.
Yeah.
But he can headbutt a hole in a concrete wall.
Yeah. I with all four of my hands, I put basically two hands on Stravis' arm as he's reaching into his pocket and say, "Don't pull out anything out of that pocket, or so help me."
I drop what is, and I take my hand down. And I goes, "I've just been advised by my lawyer not to to
do something.
We will see that some recompense is made. However, there are other parties at work here that made very significant mistakes that were not directly our responsibility.
I understand, but could you please stop shitting directly onto my house? My chimney is open.
Well,
I don't have a flue.
Here's the thing. We'll help with that. However, there's other parties to handle this. So let's take this one step at a time. Please and thank you.
I apologize for the clothing. I've just been... Yeah. It's been rough. My wife's been on me about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
By the way, if you rotate the base of this facility about 3 degrees, you should be off site from my chimney and right on par with next door. Boy, I'm not very fond of...
And I hope that wouldn't cause any other issues. Though, we
could shouldn't do. He's a knife here.
Ah, well...
They can't... Everyone knows they can't afford lawyers.
Well, nothing... No shit spilled in vain, then, I guess.
I fucking hope not. My clematis plants will never be the same again. Everything smells like curdled dick.
Well, I'll have you know that a good friend of ours owns a very nice chain of flower shops, and I'm sure they'd be more than helpful in helping you restore some clematis plants. Without anything too damaged, we might have to start from scratch. Start fresh.
I really hope not. The wife really does appreciate those plants. She's worked very hard over the years. We've been at it over a century now.
Don't worry. Anything that's been ruined can certainly be assisted or made even better if we simply take it one step at a time. Okay?
I'm sorry for all this. At least let me launder the shirt for you.
I appreciate that, and I'll remove the suit and kind of pass it over.
Yeah.
And I'll have another set of clothing underneath it.
Yeah.
Back.
Thank you.
He cracks it like a whip and it's clean.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
I overreacted again. Sorry, it's ever since the spear wound has been a bit uppity,
It's okay. Go enjoy some drinks at the bar. Everything's all good.
Yeah.
I get back on the radio and go, forget that 408. Everything's all right.
Yeah.
And I just put it back.
Eris, you have been smuggled in a corridor
we can figure things out if we just talk about it, my friend.
Yeah.
Enjoy your drinks, okay?
Sorry about everything. Right, fellas, drinks are on the Housing Association.
Very good.
All right, Penny, you've been smuggled about in a potato sack.
How much was that cost before I got yeeted?
But you can search yourself on the second floor, where there is a high happening going about.
She'll be hopping in a little bit later, as she says.
Yeah, the night is high about, and there is a music band rolling about, and there is quite a lot of people dancing in this in this floor.
Digit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
In the meantime, Digit's simply going to walk over to Stravoff and say, anything legal ever come up again, you don't react. You just call me over and I will act for you. You almost fucked yourself there.
All right. Well, Strace puts a hand on his shoulder, says, "Thank you, my friend. Remind me after this trip. Remind me to put some extra money into the retention fee, shall we say?"
At the very
And
least.
And he shakes his hand. Oh, and we're also adding 2 other corporations to our umbrella of ventures.
When you have those ready, have them on my desk.
Good. And I'll pat him on the back and shake his hand and go, now enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, and enjoy the cruise.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And as you say that, the main course of this cruise will be served. And this will be a problem for vegans, I'm afraid.
Listen to me, you knife-haired piece of shit.
It is this. It is a steak with a bread and a cheese.
Oh, I already had salad, right?
You're making me hungry, Kante.
There is also dressing and a couple of additional tasty bits if you want to add it to it, but it is definitely meat. The main course is meat.
Is there a side salad that comes with it?
I'm afraid no, but
No salad. You can't survive at this altitude.
you can request for salad if you want.
Scotty will just request more salad and then kind of look around the room and say, does anyone want this murder?
I
It won't be
do!
on my hands.
Bargain! And this is worth the grand I paid to get on here.
Elaine will
Thank
say,
you.
Elaine simply is going to chime up and say, of course the monkey wants the vegetables.
Oh, do you want vegetables? I'm sorry. Is this too cruel for you?
It's extremely cruel.
Elaine, is that you?
I'm very sorry. Please, do
It's-
forgive me.
It's fine. I'm just willing to give it to someone else who is willing to partake in the murder of innocent animals.
This stuff is fucking great.
Which
Well,
this
this is the murder of
dwarf
animals.
appears to be.
Bread
He
is-
looks up at you with the joy of a child. This fucking 400-year-old dwarf has never been this happy in his existence. He's been given 2 steaks.
Well, I cannot condone your actions, sir. Have at it, I suppose.
Elaine,
Bread,
At least the poor animal's death won't be in vain.
Red's gonna give the dwarf his steak too, just to watch her suffer more.
Stray will walk over to Scotty,
Listen, miss.
kind of tap her on the shoulder and say, remember what I said about not adapting to the new ways? And he just smiles and everything.
Do you want
I
a
have
recipe
this
for a
gun.
dwarf and nut roast?
Just pull the AR back. But I have this gun.
It is
All
a nice gun, though.
right.
This is adapting.
Every active party roll initiative. Who can act first?
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
initiative?
Which part? You mean everyone in general, or?
No, everybody who wants to take part in this.
I'm at a 2.
What am I rolling? Sorry, I
Jesus
couldn't hear.
Christ.
Initiative
Taking
Okay.
part in what?
in this argument.
Ah,
Oh shoot. Sorry, you're gonna have to do my
Damn
name
it,
because
the
I
lawyer's
don't know how
gonna
to
beat
do it.
me.
Oh.
Bruh.
Fuck.
You okay?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you from all the way down here. It's not my fault that fucking My poor dwarf has an initiative lower than Shrud's. Poor Muffcat.
All right, Aiden, the robot you have convinced completely at your side, and she seems to be quite convinced your arguments.
Well, they're flawless.
Exactly.
You're so flawless, I'm gonna keep giving that dwarf steaks.
Exactly.
This is the happiest I've ever been from an argument, and that's really saying something.
You know, Red, technically you paid for those steaks, and she's just giving them away.
I didn't pay for shit, Freddy did.
Oh, well, there you go.
Also, didn't you also give him a steak just now?
I'm gonna bully the Yakuza to get his steak to give to the dwarf if I have to.
You got the fish.
I have been told that there's apparently just perpetual salad, so I'm happy with this. Therefore,
Yeah, of course, it's infinite salad. The mixed leaf will
Wait,
go off
you
before anyone eats it.
Wait. You eat fish, because I
Oh,
think
God.
fish is vegetarian.
it's pescatarian.
I just realized.
Fish don't feel pain. There's a load of really weird loopholes.
There's a bunch of, yeah. I haven't thought that deep into this
Fish
character.
don't feel pain.
But-
Plants do. That
Yeah,
still fucks
well,
me up.
True, that should be, the whole thing is that she's retarded, so
Yeah.
of course.
I've just realized.
Not sad to
Aiden.
be friends with you. That says a lot about me being retarded.
Aiden, you're at Olive Garden. You have unlimited breadsticks and salad.
I have unlimited breadsticks and salad?
I've never been to the Olive Garden. What's it like?
That's why she's just ecstatic about the unlimited breadsticks and salad, but does not want to touch this murder
Your
manifest.
loss.
And why I'm willing to give it, because I can't revive, or can I, the animal? I can't revive the animal, not in a meaningful way. I could make an illusion, but that wouldn't.
Listen, all you have to do is delude yourself into thinking it's
I
a
don't think you
real
want to make a petting zoo in a whorehouse. I think that's a. I feel like that's a very slippery
Hang on
slope.
a minute. What would I have to cast for that?
Literally any illusion will
Necromancy.
do.
I have false necromancy 4. Wait, no, I only have false necromancy 1. Never mind. I probably can't do it. I have
It's
false
enough.
necromancy 1. So is there any way I could try to make the steak a cow again? In my mind.
The cow would, the stick would probably start screaming like some kind of horror abomination.
But the thing is that it's not real necromancy. It's all fake.
That
It's in her
also would
head.
not, in any way, shape, or form, stop Muffcat from eating it.
All right.
that might spur him on.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm not trying to do anything that fucking gay. Although, yikes.
Jesus Christ.
I will
She's just
state,
giving it away. She's
take a quick look at Muffcat. Take a good hard look at this person.
He's just a big pee-pee.
I swear to God, the first person I told I'm a fae out of most of the party, and she's fucking retarded. I'm an idiot.
No, I couldn't do it anyway. It's not a first level necromancy spell, so obviously. But
You could have cast like Sanctum Lesser Animate Dead. That's about it.
no, I don't think I can. It's not really a first level.
That is a level
Animate
spell.
Dead. Animate Dead is it's actually level 2.
Sanctuary Less Animate is.
Sanctuary less animate.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
see, I don't even know this.
Sanctum drops level by 1.
Oh, I forgot I had these.
So I could just raise the cow
It
from the
wouldn't be
dead
a
in
real
my mind, and everyone
undead.
else.
The-
Everyone else would know, and everyone else would have to just think that I did it.
The
or,
mental
you know,
image of a
do
corpse
wisdom
that's just
check.
laying
We'll
there,
check, we'll
but
check, we'll
everybody's
check.
convinced that it's moving is hilarious to me.
But because you seem so hungry, Mr. Dwarf,
He's not taking his helmet off to eat.
I'm willing to
He just kind of-
avoid this sin.
He's just kind of raising the piece of meat to his helmet, and it's
Yep.
just phasing through.
No, this makes you an assistant to murder, right? Like, you assist.
I had
Except
nothing to do with the murder of this innocent
But technically,
animal.
you're an accomplice at this point.
I'm gonna try.
That's not how it works.
My character is gonna try.
I'm scared. I think this is how it works.
My character is gonna try something on Aiden. At this point, watching this man's steak get interrupted, he's gonna cast a malefaction on her.
Correction, you're seeing a man's 3 steaks get interrupted.
I
Wasn't
barely
sure.
interrupted them. It was to myself that I just debated whether or not I could have not given him the steak and turned it into a fake living cow.
Simply put, he's gonna cast Sanction Cowardice. Make a will save.
All right. Great. That's my will. Oh, okay.
Oh, not great.
Actually, it's pretty good. Dang it! I couldn't. It'd be better if I didn't roll a 4.
Okay. Here's what happens. If your target fails to save, then whenever they use an ability or make an attack that does not include you as one of the targets or within the area for an area effect, they become shaken until the end of the next turn. Successive triggers of this ability increase the fear to a greater condition as normal.
Okay.
The target is not aware if they fail to save.
Now,
Okay.
Alright. So the moment you try anything,
Yeah.
fear.
Even the lawyer's dabbing.
Dab, 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 dab.
Dear girl Delenda est.
We'll softly tap the dwarf. How many of those do you think you can put away?
You'd be surprised.
Tap.
Very
or
much.
tap.
I was muted for a fucking half an hour again. All right, Penny, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
finally.
Hello.
Yes. So you woke yourself up in a old rusty potato sack.
Oh,
As
So roll me a
You do.
stealth save.
I'm trying to
Stealth?
figure out rust on a sack.
So no,
can get rust
not on the
dust.
rest, not on the sack, but on the smell.
concern? So stealth, right?
Rust does have a smell to it.
Yeah, smell anyway. The stealth. All right,
Oh.
excellent. You gain an.
Oh wait.
You go upper stairs and you can spawn your token here.
Alright.
As far as you can tell, it is quite late night, and there is music playing, and people are dancing quite drunkenly, and there is seemingly quite a commotion around these spots.
I'm guessing at the top of the map.
Okay.
Where have I gone?
No, you can spawn yourself here.
Okay.
Digit will drop
All
the
right.
the digit will drop the malefaction now, as a free action.
Hmm.
I like how the character with literally the most money is like the most hobo of us all, and that's also coming from somebody who doesn't sleep.
in real life, you ever met hobos? Some of them have a huge amount of money saved up because they're weird and psychotic.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Okay. The curse isn't on you, Aiden, anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
strange.
right.
Just kinda happened. Oh, sorry.
Bill, what's going on here?
Those who are unfortunate enough to be in this vicinity are faced with a very slender, borderline androgynous man who at this point is surrounded by the various only cans.
Mm-hmm.
He is 3 pitchers of sangria deep.
Hmm.
And currently he is trying desperately not to to look like he belongs in a casino environment.
All right.
Oh, Stress just happened to
all
find
right.
who he. Oh, sorry.
He turns to the bartender. Do you have a smoking platform, or is it okay to smoke in here?
Oh, yes. If you want to go outside to see the stars or anything really, or smoke, please do go outside. The robots point out the wings of the airship.
Thank
As
you.
there is clearly a walking platform for smoking.
Hi! Dwarf. It's been quite a while, Muthcat. As it has been with our high. Stay out of trouble, lad. And you, Muthcat. And you still owe me for the last excursion. How you do that? Don't let the door hit you on the way out, you androgynous fuck. As he goes out to smoke a menthols.
Uh-huh.
At least he ain't smoking Newports.
As one of the robots come to the smaller man to say, wouldn't you like to enjoy yourself in the inside?
Good grief, no! My wife would kill me. I was here mainly on the behalf of the Housing Association, but I'll definitely take advantage of your fine dining facilities. I got it back
Oh.
for this, too. No.
Oh,
With the
so-
parlor steaks.
sorry about this. Quite understandable.
No
Please
problem at
do
all,
go-
miss.
Hmm?
No problem at all, miss. I understand that there's an expectation of customers here to take advantage of your hospitality, but please understand that I, of course, have my own proclivities and my own priorities. So thank you for your offer. It was greatly appreciated.
Very well, sir. Please do have a nice journey.
And yourself, miss.
As she goes back inside. All right, Captain. What the fuck is this?
Well, he's simply just kind of walking on by, ignoring the red nigger, and just simply kind of comes up to the.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to roll perception. If I see that boy, it's gonna go stupid.
Evening, Elaine. It's
Here
been a while,
comes
hasn't
that
it, lad?
boy.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, niggers?
Ah, same old, same old. How's it feel being the only fucker around? No, I'm the only fucker around here shorter than you.
It's quite an accomplishment, man. It's real hard work being that small.
Oh, full of target, though.
Yeah.
The Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild.
I'm assuming.
I will smash your fucking kneecaps off.
I will also get offended because you're being discriminatory against a person of smaller size, and she'll just bonk you on the head slightly.
That was not a character. That was not a character.
Oh.
No. You
No,
can't
I
walk
think
it
that
back
was
now.
in character. I think that was in character. I will bonk you on
That
the
is
head
100% something
slightly
Strayed would
with
do.
my wood AR-15.
Trey just laughs. He just goes, "Look, it was a joke. It was a joke."
I understand, but I can't take that kind of shit, you know?
Digit's gonna look over to Stravoff and say, next comment you make, you're gonna be the subject to just about every one of my malefactions. And it's a little trick I don't normally pull out, even for people I actually hate. You're gonna stay quiet. Got it?
And he's no slouch. That bugger's got a bit of a reputation on the circuit.
I know. That's why I hired him.
I know, isn't it great? The old clan deals with all my problems. Isn't it just grand being a fucking adventurer, eh?
I'll drink to that, and he raises up a pint glass to you.
Mothcat raises up a very dainty-looking shot glass full of something clear and dangerous-looking.
If we're all having a shot, I will also drink to this.
Yeah, pass it around, girlie.
Is a 30 enough of a perception to spot Elaine?
He's standing out in broad daylight. It's not that hard.
Yeah. He's getting picked up, like by his shirt.
What's your
What are you doing here? It's a school night.
I go to school?
Well, then, I thought you were a halfling.
I assumed you were an emancipated minor.
I'm in the Little Busters program. I'm above all you fuckers.
Well, he's not wrong. He does technically rank us in the military.
At this point, the usual customers are finished with their main course of meal, and they're being served. They're
You hear, the violent folding of aluminum foil from the kitchen.
I did.
Wasn't me this time.
It's the sound of Red's anger.
It was a very realistic roleplay scenario.
Violently
Desserts, yes. Desserts is the word I'm looking for. So, you have two choices. Basically, pancakes or chocolate pudding. If you look on the general, scroll a bit up, you can see the pictures of it.
Oh.
You said in general?
Yeah. Scroll a bit up.
Ooh, that's a fucking tough call.
Oh, I want that fucking chocolate pudding.
Yeah, that looks fucking awesome. I'll take
Like-
the chocolate.
I'm legitimately torn because that's like the kind of like slightly custody state I like my pancakes in, but that's a really good looking chocolate pudding. And why does it have like a scattering of runes next to it? Though the pancakes have a scattering of like uncut gems next to it.
Uh-oh.
What?
There might be some magical shit going on.
Red is just dunking a child.
Hey, I'm okay with that. He's a little bit of a cunt, but I love it.
Oh, that shirt.
I would sell all of you down the river so quickly to get
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
He's in the scouting movement. I'm pretty sure he's seen some shit.
Please. Elaine just kind of stammers and say, I'm in the Little Busters program. Do you think Do you think I've actually volunteered for that bullshit back with the museum? That was my job.
How can you have a job when you are a child?
Stray kind
I
of
could ask you the same
Either
question,
way,
Missy.
The concept of a job in general is oppressive.
He looks down. Oh, I remember that little shithead now.
Elaine's just gonna look over to Scotty and say, At least I'm worth employing, you hacksawed fucking nigger.
Employment is slavery, child.
No, slavery is fucking slavery. I should know if I've been in both.
I pity the slave master that owns your ass.
No one owns me.
Because no one wants
No.
you.
That's nature's job, isn't it, lassie?
Yes, you're right. Nature does own me. Thank you, sir. That's correct. As
Nature-
it owns all of us.
I'll tell you this,
Nature is our only true
Mothcat
master.
just kind of like points a thumb towards the digger, as if to say, "Get a load of this guy."
Get a load of this guy, Cam.
Elaine's just gonna poke up and say, I swear to God, if nature actually does own you, it's not gonna want you back when you do leave.
Nature will eventually embrace us all, obnoxious and rude child.
It'll embrace you against its will.
Hang on.
As it will you.
Red is going to
actually, sorry. At this point, if you have taken alcohol, do roll me a fortitude save.
Fort save.
I automatically save.
Same with Mothcat. Mothcat is literally immune to alcohol.
Okay.
Jesus Christ! Even a fucking forest fae is like, Jesus
Penny?
Christ, that's a little laying it
I
on
do,
thick.
I do, I do think I do think that Cafe mentioned that this is a place where you actually serve alcohol, which bypasses immunity.
Oh no! I rolled a 1! He burst into flames. Not again!
Not again.
There's my
can do
fork.
that.
Wait, is there dairy in this? I can't drink dairy!
Yeah. That was my fort as well, above Saucy's.
I unironically rolled a 1. And
Did
he's
you?
unironically on fire. And,
Also-
Yeah.
and he doesn't seem to be terribly phased.
Also, Cafe.
Where'd you roll the 1? Oh, did you roll it in
Penny.
person?
Penny
I
is
roll in
talking
person.
to one of the only cans.
Listen, I wouldn't admit to rolling a 1 in case I hadn't.
Wait, hold on. Silver and Penny, what?
Penny
I'm
is
trying
talking
to talk to one of the ladies.
the only cans.
Eris is not aware of what this establishment is yet.
Ah.
He fell asleep.
Yes.
Ah,
you're
So
very
you can spawn yourself.
She has.
Yeah,
She's in the
you have. All right.
Please
Yeah.
insert penis.
And you can see there is a humanoid figure of a well, quite regardless, she turns to you and says, welcome to the ship. How could I help you?
What floor am I on? I got a bit lost earlier.
Oh, floor? Oh, this is the second floor. Would you like to have a drink?
Sure.
Or would you like to have a drink with me?
I mean, company's always nice.
Well, excellent. The robot points at this table and says, please take a seat over here and I will bring us some drinks.
Questions. Are these doors of glass?
Yes, they are.
So Eris would like see that there are people outside when she goes over.
Yeah, you can.
And can I roll perception to spot Amadeus?
Amadeus, would this be immediate, like recognition, or?
I mean, they live together in the same apartments.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can clearly see Amadeus.
Who is being head patted by a giant spider person hanging off the roof.
Head pap.
Yep. Meanwhile, the robot is getting some drinks.
I'm sorry, my cat is having the zoomies.
It happens. It happens sometimes. You can't do anything about it.
Yep. I'll try to mute myself next time she jumps onto the aquarium.
Just me with the fish. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yes. I'll still wait for the lady in her mind to return and for my cat to calm down, please.
Cats are autistic. You can't really predict them.
Oh, I cuddled with a $1,000 cat earlier.
Amadeus is a bit more distracted, but I'll see. Would Amadeus have noticed Eris?
Well, she's not in the room yet.
No, but she was standing behind the glass door, seeing him.
Oh, those are glass. I thought they were metal.
No,
That's why I
glass.
asked specifically.
So, Cafe, would you say that Amadeus saw Eris?
Yeah, that's good.
As Amadeus spots Eris, he suddenly opens and one of his eyes a little bit confused. As he just kind of picks up and he puts one hand under the plate and teleports over here.
Teleports behind you.
Eris?
Nothing personal, kid.
Eris gets spooked.
Eris sees that Amadeus' hair is completely ruffled.
What are you, what are you doing here?
I woke up in a potato sack. And you?
I was invited here. You do you know where you are?
On the second floor. That's what I know.
You're on a pleasure cruise.
I mean,
Did you
all the
have
ladies here look the same, so it seems to be special. Maybe some weird quadruplet thing going on.
Amadeus looks over at the woman and looks back.
She is an android or robot.
Hey, she wants to drink with me.
Well, I think she wants to do more than drink with you.
I mean, we can eat as well. Yeah.
As you're
She wants to
discussing,
eat something.
you notice there is flashing lights behind all of you, and there's seemingly a DJ around these paths, making various light signs and mixing some kind of music. And different people around the place are starting to join into the dancing club around these parts. I will draw a shape where the dancing is taking hold. Yeah. No, I don't have the full map for it, but there is clearly nightlife going on.
A dance party.
Is the DJ like some actual like special individual, or is it like just an android seemingly?
It's
Roll
Daft Punk.
I see.
We don't know if they're android.
So Alfredens was appropriate androids.
Uh,
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Eris,
Hmm?
do you remember those basic sex ed classes we've been taking?
Oh no.
Oh Jesus, Robo Joe. Oh God.
It's Joe Robogan for the record.
Those lessons are applicable to what the robotic lady wishes to do. Most likely.
They want to hold hands?
Not maybe, if you'd want to.
Oh boy.
Oh lord.
Also, Amadeus.
Yeah?
Bend down a bit, and she will fix your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like a proper plate, so you should have a proper hairstyle.
Yes.
Hey Bill, is a 61 enough to send the dear woman flying? Check the text.
With a 61, that's she's a projectile. That's right at this point.
So what you did
Why would you
basically.
do this?
So what you basically just did was a bull rush, right?
Yes,
Right.
with the Happy Time healing whole can duct taped to Elaine's face.
What?
Oh no, you're going straight back. You're going like
Ah!
into that
Yeah.
table.
The angle is based on from where he's
Oh, I
standing.
thought you were gonna send me off the ship, and I was being like, "Oh, okay,
Just
that's
punt
just,
you off the side of
just
the
kill
fucking
my
ship.
character." Okay.
Vibe check.
Also
So
thinking like, what the fuck is this position of the this ship?
right.
Gonna go up to
Never
Amadeus and be like, "Who's your new friend? Who's your friend, Amadeus?"
Before that, I'm just gonna point out. So for succeeding, he would put her share back by 5. For every 5 that he surpasses her CMD, he pushes another 5. So you guys can do that math, or just throw her really far if you feel like. Anyway,
A thunderous squeak echoes through the air As the boxing glove taped to his face makes contact with the dear woman.
This is oppression.
And as she hurtles back, there's a sound Red, that enters your ears that fills you with
Do I even get to
close
make any
dread.
kind of? I mean, there's no way I can
It's
fight
versus
back against
CMD.
that.
No,
On my
he,
CMD.
he just did. Yeah, he just is CMB against your CMD.
Yeah.
Unless you have counters, it's really
I do not.
Yeah.
it's an
Right.
active roll.
Oh,
But there is some. Okay, I would like everyone in the room to make me a will save, please.
My CMD is
in
16,
what
so
room exactly?
In the if you're in the like teak colored room, if you're within earshot of this table.
what was the crazy fucking roll? Oh, was that crazy fucking thing? 61. Yeah, my CMD is 16. Isn't? I knew it wouldn't fucking matter, but still.
Because you just heard something that fills you with dread.
Right. So
Why
in
would
that,
you do this?
in that case, you were launched 40 feet backwards.
This is the squeak that will pierce the heavens.
Oh, there it is. Right onto the bear rug. Oh.
And because you were hit with the happy time healing Hulk hands,
Okay.
you didn't take any damage, you healed.
Okay, Elaine instantly understands what's going on. As Red jumps into the table to yeet the dear girl, you hear the words that fill you with dread issue from the dwarf. My pancakes! As Red's foot clatters his pancakes to the ground, sauce side down.
Prestidigitation.
Elaine is happy to be part of this. Elaine is happy to be part of this hate crime.
Wait, you're gonna do prestidigitation without me there to make it 50% more real or what the fuck ever? Come on now.
No, I'm prestidigitating the pancakes.
Into what?
To still be pancakes that are on the floor.
Oh, but prestidigitation is easy to forget. You just punched me halfway across the fucking bow, and now I can't make the pancakes more real. I can make them physically more real.
I am a war robot. I can computate anything.
I can make these pancakes physically more real.
I can land a cruise missile between your eyebrows.
I am the greatest man that ever lived. Is that what this is?
At this point, the robots over here go like, "Yeah, just give us oil. Yeah, please."
I'll slowly try
yeah.
to walk back, confused. She's gotta be stunned, like just probably has no idea what the fuck happened.
Your ears are ringing from the squeak.
Straight's gonna clap his hand on Asmodeus's back and just go, so who's your friend, Asmodeus? Don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. And he will hold his hand out to shake Eris's hand.
She will take his hand and shake it. A bit confused.
It is the greasiest, slimiest hand you've ever shaken.
No, it is not.
Deal hand ever.
No, it is not.
Amadeus will look between the two and go,
Eris, Eris. Eris, this is the man that invited me here. He apparently thought that I was a prostitute.
Stray starts to rub his hand at the back of his head and go, yeah, that was a mistake, which I do wholeheartedly apologize for. And he just gives a big smile.
What'd you say, Penny?
Eris will start squinting at him.
It was a complete accident, but it is a nice to meet you, Miss Eris.
He's after your money.
No, I'm not. This is the first time me and Eris ever met. I don't know anything
He
about
doesn't know about the money yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that she's a suspiciously wealthy furry.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to meet everyone's characters and form a somewhat relation with them.
It's not
at this point, it is about 2 a.m. and the stars are starting to dim a bit, and the music on the main hall is starting to go more on the slower pace, maybe on a little jazz theme.
Ooh, a little bit of acid jazz.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Eris will spot Digit behind Stray.
Oh.
And we'll wave to him.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
He will not bark. He will.
We're not barking today, are we?
Oh, I've tried to learn my lesson on that one.
She just gives him a smug smile. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the perfect video for the dwarf. I'm putting it in general now.
Oh yeah, let me see. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Our ancestors have been fighting this battle for years.
Segregation was
Yeah,
strictly
okay.
enforced in public restrooms and
That's
at water.
beautiful. Holy fuck.
And now that's part of the recording.
This
is wonderful.
This is the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Why halflings
Even
are
food was segregated.
We're the master
That's
race.
beautiful.
God made
Truly
us
a work
in
of
His
art.
image.
Oh
no, we don't serve your kind. Get your bigger ass out of here.
She gets on a step ladder to punch the guy in the balls. I didn't mean to derail everything.
That was that very
No,
last bit.
You just brought us
That very
down to
last
your
bit.
size.
That very last bit is something I could see Red actually doing. Well,
Yeah.
it's not hit by a chair. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Actually, out of the role playing session, like, do you guys want to wrap it up fast or
No, you can get.
just
I'm good,
a
whatever.
shit post?
Yeah, you can keep going. I will be right back though. I gotta go take care of something.
Alright.
The dwarf just sits there looking at the remains of his pancakes and just breathing heavily.
Oh no.
Having
Danger.
Oh no, Red's gonna get him new pancakes.
The important thing to note here is that the
You've already
bread's
been
already fixed in his brain.
fed, what, 3 steaks?
Amadeus
I
will also,
liked breakfast for a dwarf.
Amadeus will also lean up to Eris and kind of whisper to her,
Don't mention the fact that you most certainly don't have an invitation. Or a ticket.
I like how we left the vegan with the man with the high pressure, high blood pressure. It's like letting an infant with a stick of dynamite and a fucking lighter next to a gas main.
Except I'm a literal reality warper, so we'll see.
You might need that power shortly
Exactly.
because Muthcat. Okay, does anyone have a heal who's in the vicinity of Muthcat?
Hang on a minute. I can.
We're probably not close enough.
Elaine will roll.
What
Two.
what school of magic is heal under?
Heal is its own beast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, lane passed.
Wait, can I make you think you're healed? Could I make you think you felt better?
This is more of an analytics thing.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, Elaine. Okay, you can feel Mothcat's blood pressure from where you stand.
Oof.
Oh.
This is a man who's been on the verge of a heart attack for the last 400 years.
Elaine being a proper shitlord's not going to say
And
anything.
for some reason, his is manifesting as a psychological event.
Oh, he's a... Oh, can I roll knowledge psionics on that?
Yes, you may. I'm expecting it's a third nat 20 at this point.
Survey says, damn near
Not
close.
far off it.
Yeah, not far off.
Jesus Christ.
I'll be right back.
Mothcat's quite old. dwarf, and specifically you notice that you can't see his skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get the feeling that
I'm gonna.
Mothcat
Could
isn't
I try
a
to
dwarf.
cast a false transmutation spell to make it seem like I'm filtering the sugars out of your blood and healing your diabetes?
This isn't
Which
a question
might
of
make you think
diabetes.
it would make you
You
think
can
it.
certainly roll to make it look like you're helping via like magical medicine.
Sure. I mean, it
But
obviously doesn't do anything no
you
matter
get
what.
the feeling that there's not a lot you can do to stop what's about to happen.
I'm trying to make you feel better because you seem to be upset. I don't even know what I would roll for false transmutation. Frankly.
It would just be a will save on part of Mothcat, and
Okay.
I'm fairly certain he
Yeah.
actually auto fails. Yeah, he rolled, but he got with that 10, so
Yeah.
he failed.
Where she's patting your back and being like, "Are you okay, little friend? Do you want another steak? Do you want some more murder? Would that make you feel better?"
Elaine notices the issue here is that Mothcat is not a dwarf. He's a Durgar. A deep dwarf. Certainly a Durgar tyrant. Who are naturally psionic.
Oh no.
On a level to
Wait a
yes to fuck, how bad is this?
Durgar tyrants are like as strong as drow nobles. They're a problem. The issue is that he has just had a dessert smashed in front of him. He was already at his wit's end after the fact that this entire facility is basically built to shit directly onto his house. Directly down his chimney.
Is my violent sensor going off?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Also, Penny and Sully, roll me a will save.
Alright.
Will save? Oh god.
You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail.
Oh no.
Brr.
Well, Sylvie, what?
Men always save themselves first.
Sylveon just slaps the nat 20 out of your hands and steals it.
Oh, oof.
As the night gets a little bit, how should I say it? Escalates. Penny, you can feel your bones kind of take the dancing routine on the mid-while of the discussion.
So I start tapping with my foot, for example.
Not really. More to it. You will actually start to make dancing moves on the dance floor. So you would be around here.
Oh boy, I'm just slowly just macarenaing my way over there.
Yeah, and Sylvie, you're completely resistant of this, and you're seeing the odd behavior of your partner.
Amadeus will look at Eris, and I'll roll sense motive to try to figure out what the fuck.
This music's nice.
As far as you can tell, it is just a groovy music that is keeping her dancing around.
Amadeus starts walking up to her.
So, do you just wish to dance?
Seems so. Wanna join then?
And Sylvie and Captain roll me a will save.
Will do.
And as Eris says that, she'll also reach out her hand.
All right, Digit, you're also tempted to dance in this rhythm in this area. Regardless, Amadeus, you are not infected by this music.
No.
I actually have something for this. He's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out a synaptic gem, and he's going to
Alright.
place it into his synaptic mask, replacing his +10 to skill barrister, and giving himself a +10 in skill dance.
Wooga 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 now.
Oh,
Yeah,
perform dance.
plus 10 to dance.
Perform dance, yeah.
All right. Actually, everybody on this area, on this pink area, on the dance floor, roll performance dance.
Alright, sure.
Yeah.
Would just
Check.
performance work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although remember, Penny, if you have skill ranks in it, you have to specify what performance you've put ranks in. So if you haven't put ranks,
my class skills.
yeah. So Penny, if you haven't specifically put ranks in performance dance, you just roll pure charisma. You
Pure
just roll,
charisma?
yeah, just d20 plus your charisma. Alright, now it just happens to be that I, for some reason, always likes to get up my performance checks.
Why
so...
does this happen always?
Bruh.
Someone rolls a 26.
It's at this point that Culprit lets something slip.
Her dick?
No, it's even better.
Oh boy, 2 dicks?
Behold! Her stand!
Oh.
Ah, it's John hanging from the roof.
Alright, where's the other two?
He does nothing. But no one can defeat a summoner and a pose off.
Oh, I got
guess I tried.
Just a fully functional John Tron as an Eidolon summon.
John trying hanging himself as an Eidolon.
Stray just claps his hands and is like, everyone's getting into the spirit. Wonderful.
Amadeus
Will
taking errors.
once more as she hears this. As she
Amadeus-
continues stepping on Amadeus' feet.
As Amadeus sees Air's failing horribly, he grabs a hold of her and basically forces her to dance along better.
Well,
I raised your performance dance check with a 9.
15.
Seems like Culprit is actually classically trained.
You can see Kante sitting on the sofa back in the club, bobbing her head on the music, smiling, grinning a bit. The master music man over here is just dancing about, doing fucking karate moves and all that shit.
The elf in green is just kind of doing a very basic little jig.
Yeah.
Amadeus dances slightly better than her.
Do the hustle. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn it!
Hit!
Don't break the fucking decorations.
Who is the green cap?
Plants are
He's
fit to
green
work.
cap.
Green cap is the elven gentleman.
Alright. What he do?
Just a very basic little, like, a very, very non-committal dance where you just kind of, like, shuffle your hands at your sides.
He's basically doing the Commander Shepard dance.
Yeah, exactly, the Commander Shepard dance. I was trying to think of a way to describe it. That's exactly what it is. It's Commander Shepard dance.
So it's like a goth club where no one's
No,
really
it's a little bit more like... almost like train motion, but a little bit more jaunty than that.
Also, Eris make me will save.
Again.
Yep. All right. Regardless of the music and the dance, you can smell that there is actually a alcoholic beverage around here.
I was me with my dog snout.
The Commander Shepard dance is a tag on YouTube.
Why?
Check general.
It's Mass Effect. Everyone's autistic about every single motion of that fucking game.
Bruh. You okay? I'm gonna watch that later. Regardless, Eris, you can tell that this man over here is a man of drinks. And if you want something new, and
I've not gotten a drink yet.
well, the crew doesn't know that.
Drink.
No, but there was the woman who was gonna go off and get her a drink, and she never came back.
Yeah, she just went to another robot and they were like, okay, we need some oil. She's never returned.
Hey girl, you need an oil change? Yeah, so do I.
Then I just leave. It's like going on a date, and then your date escapes through the toilet bathroom. Like
Digit's
She just goes, fuck that hoe, she's short.
Digit's gonna ask for a specific drink, actually. He's gonna ask for one of the maids to bring over a bottle of wasp methylene.
A wasp methylene?
Sounds delicious.
Oh, yes. I will deliver it.
I forgot that was got the fucking spoiler tag on it.
At this stage, Garrick is actually passed out and he's like hanging off the back of his seat. And the seat is dancing with him on it.
Impressive.
Kenny.
At this point, it is about 3 a.m.
Woo!
There's still quite a lot of music and commotion. There is a lot of dancing about in the dance floor. All kind of City of Seven Seraph high-ranking officials doing their parts of dancing.
Trey's just gonna go and grab him a quick drink from the bar with a coconut rum kind of island drink mix.
Tiki drinks, each Sunday.
Yeah.
For you, sir.
The elf in the green getup will wander up to the bar himself.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty will start to wander towards outside around this point, considering the commotion seems to have moved this direction.
3 vodkas, please.
Bill, sorry. What?
Just 3 vodkas, please.
3 vodkas.
Yes, please.
Digit's now gonna ask
The
for.
man takes well, underneath really is a hidden cellar, and he goes and pours your drink. It's on the house, sir.
As I.
Thank you.
Enjoying your stay so far, my friend. Stray says as he's drinking on his drink.
Very much so. Thank you for being such a humble and wonderful host. He'll extend a hand in greeting.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
Stray. Make me a perception check.
Perception? Alright.
Yeah.
One momento. Where is my perception? Ah, there it is.
Because he will try to hide it, but he wants to take a swig on himself. But you catch him. He's on the drink is on his lips, and it. Nothing, sir.
No, I'll make it four. You know, I'll make it four. One for each of us. We all need. We've all worked hard tonight.
Well,
Definitely.
You especially, good sir. He'll proffer up that hand firmly for to you.
He'll reach out his hand and begin to shake it and says, "Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Our other host should be wandering around here somewhere. I believe they're in the office at the moment. She's a bit eccentric, but she's a great gal." And he takes another drink.
You certainly know how to party.
Can I roll a dance check again? I want to keep getting better.
oh yes, of course.
Did you just slowly learn
Oh.
how to dance mid-dance?
Well, interesting.
Hmm?
Are we done with the dwarf situation?
Are we all dancing now?
The dwarf has
I mean,
basically
if you-
shut
if
down
you
as a creature.
Yes. What
Yeats
would I
is
roll?
drunk.
What do you roll for dance?
I'm just gonna shove pancakes.
More
on his
dance.
face
If you don't
and
have
walk
ranks in
away.
it, you roll pure charisma. You just
He's
roll
not-
D4
Okay.
plus your charisma.
How about I just create a shadow illusion that makes me look like I'm dancing really well?
I mean, yes, you can, but then I think the illusion still has to make it roll.
No.
Yeah.
Then the illusion will embarrass herself. Not
Well,
you.
the illusion allows one to.
No,
I will say this: just make a cast level check and see how it goes.
Make a what,
Yeah.
Bill? Sorry.
A cast level check will give you a preferable treatment on the
Caster level.
conversion. So
do
take your
you-
level plus your charisma plus your highest mental stat.
Okay. Ooh.
So level
okay.
plus stat.
Watch as she starts doing the Han Solo dance from that terrible Connect game.
Oh shoot.
What do you mean? Terrible solo.
You just. I'm going to do the reverse dab.
Hmm.
Ah, the reverse dab.
God.
But,
All right, Aiden, you gotta feel the rhythm of the music, but you gotta have a hunch that it's kind of cringe. You don't
Kinda cringe.
necessarily want to do it.
It is kind of cringe.
Yeah, you want to step around about it, away from it. Yeah. Also, Captain, yeah, roll. Roll.
Perform dance or
Everybody dance.
Yes. Dance, 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 dance.
I want me to roll again? Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Dance, fucking dance. You never had a chance.
Okay.
I
One
didn't go
line.
no further.
That was only one line.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Don't lecture me about the Offspring. They're in my fucking CD player in my car as we speak.
I love that song too.
I know it's one of the best.
I don't have the album, sadly. I only have Americana, but beers, man.
Bruh, likewise.
All right.
Fuck your dance.
She thought she
Um,
had a chance.
Alright, as you have the VIP, yeah.
I'm surrounded by robo strippers.
Captain,
Yes.
you can see that this is actually Kante. She's sitting on the corner of the sofa,
Ah.
and you are not hypnotized by the music.
I'm gonna still kind of dance and schmooze my way over.
Also, Cafe, can you put my Conte robot next to me because I'm buying her drinks too.
Just keep
Yeah.
pouring vodka into her neck to keep her powered.
Also, I'm hanging from the ceiling anytime I'm like this. So
Okay.
He's simply gonna walk over to Kante and say, "Swell shindig you got here. A fucking awesome time."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it.
Kante is handing about a whiskey glass at her hand.
Oh yeah. Good shit. So I heard you caught.
Indeed.
I heard you caught a keeper recently. Tell me about that.
Keeper?
Oh
What do you
yeah,
mean?
a big fish, like the
Oh.
kraken.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, caught me cracking wise.
Look here, I don't want to brag about it, but yeah, it might be an elder kraken.
Bragging about it, I already commissioned a piece of art for you.
Kanta laughs. Basically, she is very boasty about it, and she will tell all kinds of fishing lies about it, like how it was the most mightiest elder kraken in the world of the known universe.
I was about to say, how can you turn that into a fish story? It's a fucking elder kraken. There is no boasting about it.
That was
It's
sick.
as no fish story.
It was sickly and crawling full of parasites.
Exactly. And it is of this world, of this plane, but of the all planes, it was the mightiest of elder krakens.
Hey, Cafe.
Yeah.
Amadeus is trying to procure Eris food.
Food is good.
Because Eris wasn't here when they ate dinner.
Be the appetizer dinner. Like, what do you mean by food?
Like,
Food.
either the dinner or the like appetizer, whatever. But probably the dinner because it's meat. So
bar food.
It's always bar food available.
Yeah, I guess.
After the kitchen's closed,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
Ooh, hot wings. Yeats just want hot wings.
Deep fried pickle, deep fried pickles, and corn dogs.
There is always a dessert if you.
Amadeus considers whether Eris should really start with dessert.
Wow.
Baron would.
Exactly.
Careful, all this will happen. She's too hungry.
This is literally a ship of sin and decadence.
This is when Amadeus realized that he ate his food slowly, so slowly he barely got through it. So he kind of flicks his hand as a plate reappears. Here. It gives you a plate of the main course that he served today, which has barely been touched.
Thank you.
It is still completely warm as if it just came out of the kitchen.
Eris is not confused by this. She's seen his magic.
Yes.
Stray will call up to Yeezus. So Yeezus, how are you enjoying yourself, Mr. VIP?
Yeats is happy. Drink seem watered down though.
Not true, but go ahead and have another.
They
He
are
passes
the
the drink
casino.
over.
They're always watered down.
Yeats will need at least 10 more to confirm this.
Also, since Skadu seems to be a friend of Eris, Amadeus will lead himself, Eris, and Skadu kind of seat themselves down over here.
Oh, yes. Now that I have done with my dance, which I will do one more time.
My little dancey dance.
I hope that you also I appreciate, Eris, the smiles on all of these pillows. Let's try to not sit on each other.
Also, Aiden, I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen, but your character, as you said, is under the effect of illusions. That makes it so that she looks more like the thing she is, right?
She thinks she's a druid, so
Yeah.
and a deer person, so yes.
Yeah, and she's under illusions that makes that more amplified visually.
Yes.
Right. The thing
And
is,
also, if you try to disbelieve it, I'll put a bunch of shit on you that you don't want. Like, I'll start. There's stuff that happens if you try to disbelieve it.
well, the moment that you get within walking in 30 feet of Amadeus, he notices that parts of you aren't real.
What are you actually doing? because there's a bunch of. Do we really want to go through this? Because now it's a bunch of numbers we got to do.
No, I mean, Amadeus can physically feel that parts of your body is not physically there.
No, that's not how it works. It's that her beliefs are so real they feel physically real. If we want to go down that road, now we have to start doing fucking numbers. Are you wanting to do it?
No,
animal enough.
And Amadeus' senses works in such a way that he can actively feel the air around him.
He is not.
Everything is a quasi-real figment. Everything
It is quasi-real, exactly, which means he can feel that it isn't completely real.
Can I tell then?
Food.
Amadeus doesn't necessarily have to disbelieve it. He's just aware something's off.
Eris just looks at them. What is going on?
You're not allowed to do this without me trying to fuck with you. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure how you would be able to disbelieve.
Also, tell you what, since Amadeus can also feel that this isn't real,
You have to pass a will save, right, Bill? Anyone else can back it up? You have to pass a will save. Okay, hang on.
Let me explain. Let me explain how air sense works with illusions. That's effectively what Amadeus has. Your illusions are real and they trick the senses of sight and touch. However, dragons and other creatures that have air sense, which is what Amadeus has, they can sense the air flowing around your body. Your illusions don't stop air. So, like, for example, if you got an illusion if you have an illusion of an antler, right?
Mm-hmm.
The air passes by. It's kind of like sonar almost, except with air instead of sound.
Okay,
So
okay, cool.
Air will pass through the illusion, and Amadeus will be like, that's not right. He doesn't immediately see completely through the illusion, but he knows something's not right because the airflow that he's sensing is different than the sight he's seeing.
Yeah. Then
I'm just making sure that it wasn't just like I just
+4,
don't
basically.
believe in any of your.
Oh wait, so I have to get +4
Sorry.
on? Wait, Bill, so I have to get +4 on?
Yeah, because it works as interaction.
Right,
Interaction
then
is
my
+4.
will save is not 23, it's a 24 and 27.
7.
Yeah, 27. Sorry, I'm just really bad at math.
What do I roll then against it?
Nothing,
Against it?
I've succeeded.
You did succeed?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, unless Bill have given you a lot of bonuses, because that's going to pass most saves.
No one's given me any bonuses.
Yeah, so in that case, Amadeus is successfully disbelieved.
No, not yet. Well, we'll see. Can I tell that you've disbelieved? Are you showing any kind of physical signs of it?
The issue is that you don't know that you're actually using illusions.
Can I? Are you going to be like shocked?
No, because Amadeus is in a city of shadow stuff, isn't he?
Okay. All right. Cool then. Okay.
Just notice that I can host this 20 minutes more, but then I have to quit. I think Bill can continue if he wants.
Right. Don't worry, I feel we'll be wrapping up fairly shortly, unless there's things on the subject of emergent aspects. Okay. Our resident, definitely a tiefling, nothing else. As you shake the man's hand, you notice it's very tough.
Right in front of my stick.
There's a ceramic feeling to it. It feels like you're gripping a stone hand.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
Not...
Gentlemen, he'll turn to yourself, Strayed, and to Red. Let's talk business. He'll drop his alter self effect.
What?
So, just the what kind of got me. I'm sorry.
Green.
As a man wearing a survival suit is now present in
Green
the place
boot?
of the mat.
No, greenback.
Greenback.
Some of you who have met Green Boots, no, this isn't Green Boots. This is the suit style is similar.
He might be a disciple of Green Boots.
There's distinctive youth to the man's movements. Much more like today's all. Green Boots, every movement is measured, like he's been doing this a very long time, or like he hasn't quite gotten used to using a body. This gentleman is his movements are practiced but loose, flowing. There's a lot of gesticulation when he speaks. Red, you've spoken to the boss. Straight, you're new. I understand. In this industry, it's important to get some backing. Your security didn't see me. This should concern you. Do you want good security?
Stray tells Majima to pour 3 more drinks, and he'll politely ask Yeezus and Conte to kind of, if they would be so kind to walk off for a few minutes. The Conte bot.
I have a short.
And he'll narrow his eyes a bit, pass a drink to both Red and to Greenback, and go, I'm listening.
Yeezus hasn't moved yet.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Nor
for
did
security,
you.
You're all for security. Cut Red. All of you know quite well, especially you, Red. You know what we're really good at. Be that as it may, we feel there's an opportunity here, and we would be remiss if we didn't offer you the opportunity.
Since he did drop a spell like in the open, could I?
Yeah, he's very open. He's wearing a full he's wearing a full combat grade survival suit.
Could I roll some knowledge checks on him?
You may.
Which ones would it be
It would
appropriate?
be local or dungeoneering.
Local or both?
Either or.
Either or, right?
You can run both if you like.
Alright, I'll roll that's local, and the second one is oops, almost rolled 116. And that is dungeoneering.
Okay. Green Boots is known to have a couple of toadies who hang around him. Usually they're people who they've not grown up under similar circumstances. Green Boots, no one really knows what his deal is. But people who have grown in extreme environments. People who've lived in spacers, desert nomads, deep sea nomads.
So this is basically one of the extended hands or one of the emissaries of Green Boots in a way.
Yes.
Green
Boots is known to have a small contingent of mercenaries he calls Greenpeace, spelled GREENPIECE.
Hey Bill, do I notice somebody talking seriously to Stravath from across the room?
The different question is taking no stages to hide the fact that he's wearing a full hazard suit. This man could be thrown into deep space and be completely fine. And there's a combat shotgun on his back. He has snuck these past security.
Around this hour, it is about 5 a.m. So, this corner right here. You're all sitting on quite comfy sofas with a lot of pillows in a silken touch. Who wants to go first?
So what did you say about the sofa?
It is very soft. It is made of silk, and there is a lot of beverages handed to you.
Alright. So basically, are we just given drinks by like the local servers?
Yeah.
Okay. Amadeus looks a bit happy because his last drink was kind of taken away from him.
All right.
Eris will chug the drink.
Amadeus spotting Eris chugging it, throws caution to the wind and chugs it as well.
Let's go.
A slight sense of "I will not be outdone" goes through him.
Well,
All
scary.
right.
Yeast.
Yeah.
Yeats
Will
is
you
grabbing.
join us in chugging drinks?
I will absolutely. Is the drink free still? I don't have to pay anything for this?
Yes, it is free.
Then I will chug it instantly.
Cafe. Since I'm being asked to leave this area anyway, Yeats will grab with his forearms 4 bottles of high-end alcohol and just jump over here and start pouring shots.
Before
I mean, you were getting them free as here as well, but
yes, I know.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to attempt to have Amadeus ignore the fact that you are what you are for a couple of moments.
All right.
Do you show any sign of this?
I succeed!
Did you roll a will save?
No,
I'm rolling against Mega of pretending that Mega isn't a spider.
Oh, I thought you. Sorry.
Amadeus is actively using perception to ignore him.
He's ignoring my lower half, Aiden.
Yeah,
I see. Sorry. Now I'm like on high alert. People trying to figure out that I'm something that I'm not.
Well, don't worry. Amadeus already has.
I know. That's why I'm getting mad. Oh my God.
All Amadeus is paying attention to is what I just posted in chat. That's all he's paying attention to, not the horror that's underneath.
Yeah. Which makes it so that he successfully does not acknowledge the fact that there is actually a niche form of perception, which is the action of ignore. It is actually a perception check. And if you succeed, you can actively ignore something, which will mean that if it has any bad effects on you, you are not affected by it.
Okay, I want to roll perception on the fact that all the pillows in this area look like they have smiley faces on them, which is why I drew it all over the fucking map. So I'm just going to see perception.
I was wondering who was up to that.
The pillows are
It's kind of
sentient.
pretty weird, to be honest.
They all have that. They have.
Yeah, they kind of have that smiley. I see it.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Where's my perception? Am I fucking retarded? Yeah,
Well,
obviously.
Yes.
Well,
Here it is. Yeah. Okay. I just want to see if the pillows are sentient, just because I drew all those pictures and everyone else is being retarded. So, God dang it!
Ooh,
they are not sentient.
Oh, okay.
So Stray will look at Greenback and he'll say,
Sorry for meaning.
"You understand that
No worries.
before any deals are struck, that we must also get the co-owner and my lawyer present, if that's all right with you."
Of course.
All right,
We
I'll
do,
take out the radio
otherwise
and
we
say,
want
"Hey,
to be
Conte,
compliant
can
in
you
these things.
Yeah. He'll take out his radio and just say, "Hey, Conte, will you meet me at the bar, please, and bring Digit as well?"
As
And then
the moment my character notices that you're talking to someone in a serious manner about business, he's just going to reflexively cast a malefaction on you. Malefaction, prohibition, courage. Make a will save.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Luckily, Will was one of my good stats. Watch me roll a 1 after saying that.
Oh wow! You actually managed to. You actually managed to succeed. However, if you had any immunity to fear for any reason, you're now not immune to it.
No, I'm not immune to fear.
Does Greenback have a response to what I ask him?
Oh, that's it. You do a check. Okay. Oh, over the delay there. I'm terribly hard of hearing on my right side after a flashbang incident. I can call the boss if you really like. I can schedule in what day's good for you.
This is And again, all pretense of his normal voice are gone. This is pure robotic, almost alien voice. For something this important, anytime will do.
He will defer to binary cant and speak to you plainly.
Oh,
Is Tuesday okay? I can pencil
Okay,
you in. We can pencil you in for 9:30 in the morning, or would you prefer an afternoon gig?
The sooner the better. Also
9:30.
back in robotic.
Binary.
Yeah, also, Red did you speak in binary blurb?
Yes.
All right. That's all I need to hear.
It's gonna be bad.
Your
You-
moves were binary.
Yeah, you notice one thing about Greenback. Whereas the poser in the other room had just got like he's obviously a judo who has like prosthetics. This guy, you can't see a seam in his suit.
To give you an idea of what Red real voice sounds like, check general.
Alright. At this point, I'm just waiting on Conte and Digit.
I am right at your side.
All of its binary communication's gonna rewrite the programming on the second pod.
Pretty cool voice.
It's crossing a dial-up modem and a malfunctioning like pre-laserjet printer.
Digit's gonna stand back here. He's gonna have a pen in his hand, and he's gonna take a total defensive action.
sorry about that. Got me.
All right, and he's gonna look at Stravov and say, "What the hell are you doing?"
I'm waiting for you, and I'm waiting for Conte.
Okay.
It seems this gentleman has an offer for us.
Okay.
And a
Did you
serious
say?
one at that, from what I can tell, seeing he has been...
Okay.
In the case of security, especially seeing how he was able to openly bring a high-powered rifle on board.
I see that. Well, he'll simply kind of drop the pen and walk up to him and say, "Well, you're certainly a skilled individual."
We try our very best, sir.
Good.
As a result, we do believe that our employers do require the best of us.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the offer that you're seeking to tender?
In return for a private flotation of 5% of the business, which we will pay, my employer will pay for in full equity. We will supply full security. Not the amateur hour boys downstairs. Proper professionals, inbuilt sensors, and proofed against the highest quality.
I see. Conte, come on down.
Mm-hmm.
There's business.
All right. As you can see clearly, this Kante doesn't respond, and Kante over the sofas dances about here. Ah, hello there. What you want to talk about?
They want a security gate. They want to do our security for about 5% of the business. They'll be paying up front.
What kind of security are we talking about? Can we trust them?
Just a simple barrister check to have an idea of their legal history and how effective they are.
War Crimes Inc.
Yeah.
And I'd like to do a sense motive as well, because...
I'll do a sense motive as well.
Yeah.
Nice, 25.
Bruh.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. As he walked
No.
over, he'll take out the synaptic crystal dance and put in the new synaptic crystal barrister. Before.
There is you know that the legal entanglement they're aiming for here. With that role, you can gloss of what they're actually trying to do. They are trying to make it so that between the two partners, whenever one of them wants to try and leverage over the other, they'll have to appeal to green boots to get the majority.
Ah. Yeah, they're trying to split your guys' ownership. He's leveraging 5% of the company to leverage one over the other. So unless you guys want a third business partner, I suggest you.
We can buy in for as much as 1/3 of the business. We have the funds.
Yeah, Conte is clearly disturbed by this, but she's wearing goggles, so you really can't read her face. Regardless, she's clearly thinking about it.
There's a distinct way he moves, which is odd. Do you have any tech use, like skills or engineering?
In what sense? What do you mean?
Any kind of technological based skills, either knowledge engineering or dungeoneering or music device?
Craft mechanical.
That'll be ideal.
Exactly. Do I have to?
I just roll it. It's not very high DC.
I'll roll engineering side by side with that one because I'd like to have an idea what the hell this guy is.
Can I take a 10 or do I just?
You have to roll it because he's kind of hard to read due to his plating.
You.
I'm just
you don't
gonna
know what this
H
guy
the
is.
roll.
Okay.
Jesus.
Whew.
I'm rolling good today. What fuckery is this? I haven't rolled
Saturday nights, man.
I mean, Captain took all your crit. You
Okay.
took all your ones.
With that roll total, you know what's happening. Kappa, you notice that what is happening is, you know that movement pattern. He's trying to read your heat signature. He's using infrared to try and basically read your mood.
All right. That's actually quite advanced tactic.
My character is gonna walk over. He's gonna pull.
Before we continue, Saucy, you know this person is a synthetic. He is the same species as Red.
No.
Oh, can I make
I
a check
begin
to
to
figure
sweat
that out?
just
Yes.
a little bit. Knowing how much of a monster Red can be, I begin to just sweat a little bit, and I just kind of wipe my forehead.
I'm guessing that's some form of a knowledge check.
Yes, it'd be engineering.
Okay.
Or you local.
Actually, I'm gonna burn a crystal for this.
All right.
Did you do struggle to get a kind of a grasp on what this guy is, but you know that there's a lot of very precise movements. Even though he is very, when Italians get speaking, there's a lot of gesticulation. It's very much like that compared to likes of Green Boots, who is very measured, restrained. Like he's used to not moving for hours at a time.
I see.
This one is used to constantly moving.
Stray will just kindly ask, how long do we have to make a decision?
At your leisure, sir. And at your convenience.
I'm gonna
In that case, we will talk to you about this deal later. I think. No offense, my good sir. This is a very. But I think we have to assess our business a little bit further, so we can make correct adjustments on it.
He'll place a hand over his heart and bow deeply.
Can't we do a raises on her? What is it called? A little bit of bow.
Hey Bill, with that 37, could I even be able to tell which type of model he was supposed to be?
Yes, you may. He is the his model is the model that was built around the same chassis that Green Boots' survival suit is based on. And what when you guys were built, there were a couple of models. You are obviously the close combat build. There's the Army C, who are the combination of religious operations and psyops, so charisma build variant.
Yeah.
And there are these boys. These boys are more based around mobility.
Dre will just pull out. Oh, sorry.
They are dex builds. They are high in perception and high in stealth and high in mobility. Green Boots is a cyborg implant because you know enough of Green Boots to know that he's a person, but he's got implants same as you do. There's a wetware core around a metal chassis. Lots of high-end, high mobility implants, same as these guys. These guys are built around his chassis.
Also, Captain, your record, right?
Pardon?
You're recording this, right?
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Because I have 2 minutes left, and I have to go.
Wait, Catherine, before you go, could you allow us to drink roll the DCs for the drinks we've been drinking?
They've had at least 10 shots.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, of course.
Right. Right. In that case, tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna expend my martial focus. I make a fort save.
Sylvan, what I'm telling you, I'm absolutely sure that Bill can handle this as well.
Yeah.
But I have to go. So thank you for this game. It's
Cafe. Have you got a good
Better,
night?
thank you.
Yeah. Good night.
Stray's just gonna give a card over to Greenback and just be like, "We'll keep in touch."
Of course. By the way, just so my boss knows, what's your preferred form of wine? Do you prefer white, red, or fortified?
I prefer a white wine.
Excellent. We'll have one sent down just as a sweetener. We like to keep up appearances in these matters. Red yourself. Any preference? I may call you Red. I don't want to be too familiar.
I'll drink whatever.
Same as us then, sir. We do defer to the more senior in the unit.
Unit?
Oh, they really did remodel you after they decommissioned you, didn't they?
Uh-oh.
I've been alone all this time.
There are more of us than you realize, sir. We'll always be happy to have you back.
I didn't think Red could look conflicted.
There'll be a moment of like resting a hand, just tapping your hand lightly on top of your gloves. Don't worry, sir. We sit together, especially in these times.
Can you say love your baby girl?
Cloaker noise starts up.
That's what it is. It's a dozer and a cloaker having a heart-to-heart.
The problem is, which one's the cloaker?
This is what we call a difficulty tweak.
You're up against the wall, and I am the fucking wall.
You fucking are. I've seen you in a fight.
Lane's gonna walk up and look at them both and say, "Can you say I love you more than anything in the world? Love your baby girl."
No, not since college.
Oh, damn it.
There were some legal repercussions I don't want to talk about.
Okay, Shania Twang.
There's a look of like indignation, like don't make fun of my voice. That's what I'm sensitive about.
Ready action, counter punch. Hulk hands on.
You actually
Who
punched
is this sassy child?
Just a lost child.
Are you
Don't
actually
worry about
are you actually counter punching Elaine?
I'm already
Tempted
just
to.
I'm always going to counter punch Greenback. This is what we call the open the open counter punch.
Oh. As soon as he gets punched, he goes flying back on the floor and says, "Pump, Oni-chan! What are we gonna do tonight?"
End him.
Papa Oni-chan.
There's a lot going on there, sir. I don't feel we want to explore any of it.
I was gonna go non-lethal, but I'm thinking of switching.
Here, hit him with this as he hands you a gun.
How's everybody?
It's just straight up a revolver.
And he did also very specifically say, hit him with it.
Oh, God.
It should be. There's no bullets in it, but there is a polymer revolver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, don't do me in like a Toshi Dentsu series.
That was a pull even for you. How are you even old enough to know what that is? I barely know what that is. I was programmed with a level of understanding of media that borders on existentially dread-inducing.
Don't worry.
Troy's just gonna take another drink as he watches what's going on.
You know what? You've got the right idea.
Hmm.
This job is way too harsh on my neurons. Mm.
And your voice is way too harsh on my ears.
Aww.
Listen, the South units were built with full team voice boxes. It's just how we are.
I see your voice is cracking. All right, boys,
Yeah,
we got a defective model. Back off.
Yeah, you. Can you save him with 33? Can you block a 33?
Just fucking vibe check this child. I will say this is actually kind of harsh on the vocal cords.
I swear to God, the next person who says shenanigans is getting pistol whipped. Target acquired.
The binary's spreading.
That
Hey
attack.
Fargo, what's that
That attack
place
will
you like
miss,
to
by
go
the way.
to with all that goofy shit on the walls?
What's up?
That attack will miss,
Paperman?
by the way.
You're serious. It should be noticed. The character is no slouch. I will say that much. Elaine is a kind of a nightmare.
I love him though. He's such a funny
I'll be the first to admit I love fucking Elaine. It's just pure bounce.
He's a shit poster. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I just don't zoom in on that crown.
No.
Never ever zoom on that crown. We'll never stream again.
I can't wait till he becomes a full-fledged villain. Like he's gearing up to be a villain.
I feel it's way more funny if he's the hero and all the rest of villains.
Yeah, true.
More likely as well. Speaking of which, the dwarf is still on fire.
He'll burn out eventually.
Oh, don't
Wait,
we all?
he's on fire?
Mm-hmm.
When the pancakes were spilled, he caught fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stray's
It's okay.
gonna notice this and he's gonna go pour some water on him.
It's okay, he hasn't injured the upholstery. It seems to be localized to his upper torso.
This is also made of wood too, and metal, so he's gonna, splash him with water to try and put him out.
Thank you!
Try to be careful. Don't worry, we can make you some more pancakes, and the bar food is always open 24 hours.
He looks up at you with the look of someone who's just been informed that heaven is real. Are you serious? All day with pancakes.
Just ask any of your only cans servers.
He looks at the various thoughts. Do you do a yearly pass?
We can do a yearly pass. There are multiple trips a year. Each trip is about a few days around the city, so we make multiple trips around the year. I'll be more than happy to talk about selling you a full pass. All right?
Alternatively, do you have any positions going?
We're always looking for more maintenance and more help. And he claps him on
Grand.
the back.
Trust me, no one knows their way around pipework like me. I made this armor myself. He then flexes one of his arms. You notice his big, bulky servo units that are hydraulically driven.
Well, we're always looking for help in maintenance, and I would check to make sure you ain't got any burns. We do have a med bay on the 3rd floor if you need it.
Don't worry, I've been working for the steamwalkers for years. Nothing burns this flesh no more. Oh, the fat got burned off years ago. He'll hand you a card. It's an incredibly neatly detailed card, and noting his rank within the steamwalkers.
Dre whistles and is quite impressed. He's like, all right, we'll talk more about your job opportunity at a later date. And he pulls out one of his cards and gives it to him. You can always find me at the Grand Calicast Theater, or the one up in the archives. And he just passes.
Oh, you're that laddie! I wish I'd known. My cousin Oakridge's been looking for an acting gig for some time now. You understand, Eindhoven folk don't usually take to the theatre, but cousin Oakridge is a special sort.
He's a fruit!
Pretty much, yeah.
Stray just looks behind him. Matt Red is like, really? And he looks back and he says, well, he's more than happy to try out for any of our local plays. He can start out at the theater in the archives. Like I said, my comm number is there and our office is always open.
You see him take out a PDA, flip it open, and just rapidly tap in the input for your number. Excellent. I'll let Okri know. Just so you know, before it gets brought up, don't worry. Here's a knife here. He was adopted. Just don't bring it up. He's a bit sensitive about it. He's an honorary dwarf at the end of the day.
Don't worry. Our theater is very open to all kinds.
Excellent.
That's the problem.
Are we gonna have a fucking problem there, back there, Spider Boy?
Yeats has drink. You want? He chucks one of the fullest bottles of the high-end alcohol towards the dwarf.
Okay. You know how you skitter across walls?
Yeah.
He does something similar to that, but it's faster.
Is he just running across the wall?
He just T-poses to the spot.
That's pretty impressive. Yeats' speed is 80.
Yeah. His is 140.
Damn, son.
But only if there is certain things on the other end. Goblins, knife ears, booze. Those 3 things increase his speed.
Hey, Bill, could you try to regulate the DC for having drunk what I presume is only lots of vodka?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
What does proof mean?
So, do we roll multiple saves or just one save for the entirety of the thing?
It's 1 save per drink.
1 save per drink? Well,
he's
in shock.
The thing is that is a lot because he's potentially been giving us 10 shots.
Okay, if you get 10 shots, just roll 1. Roll once per turn.
Alright.
Let me know how many shots you've had.
Wait, what do I use for this?
Roll 4th save for alcohol.
4th?
Yes.
Oh god, watch the same thing happen like in the other game, Bill.
Yeah. Luckily, the ballroom sphere has a specific
Roll a 1.
No, don't want to do this again.
Well, that is definitely a failure.
Uh,
Because I'm pretty sure vodka is like a DC 20.
This is Aerith's first time
Okay.
actually probably getting drunk, as
Yeah.
far as I understood.
Oh, darling, you're not getting drunk. You're getting fucked up.
Oh, no, that was
there's
just
nothing I
W.
can do to try. I don't think there's anything I can do
Well,
to try
well,
and stop this.
Well, Penny, that was the
Shovel
first.
her steak.
Isn't Penny
Shovel
under?
steak
Is
into
Penny's
her
character
mouth?
underage?
Oh,
No,
she's
she's not.
No, she is
No, in fact,
She's
Aiden.
innocent.
In fact, Aiden, her character's probably older than yours because she's like 80.
But she's but she's
You-
innocent.
She looks 11,
Okay.
okay?
Before we continue,
Exactly.
note this. You can drink a number of drinks with that being second equal to 1 plus the double your con modifier.
Yeah.
1 plus double.
In that case, Amadeus drinks all 10 shots completely unaffected.
Well, no. That's to keep you from getting nauseated.
Fucked up, yeah.
That's
Point of
second.
vomiting.
Keeps you from getting nauseated. Doesn't mean you're not drunk. By the way,
No, just let him do it.
by the way,
See what
Aiden,
happens.
Now, it should be noted that strong or exotic forms of booze are their own drug.
and Aiden, where are your fortitude saves? Because you've been drinking too.
Yeah, I had 2 drinks before this. So am I
And
taking
you
all
were
these
getting
shots?
drinks with us.
I've been
Yep.
pouring drinks for all of you.
Great. Oh, that's nice.
Right. Basically, no matter what happens, you two are getting shit-faced. Amadeus is at least tipsy. And he's drinking.
Look at him, he's
way
only
more-
wobbling slightly.
And
He's
that's
about as
the way
inebriated as a
to
toddler who's had too many chubba
Chuppa
chups.
chups.
Here's an interesting question. Since this alcohol is designed to get people to bypass immunities to alcohol, how's my sex bot doing? Since I was pouring drinks for it too.
Oh, great, the sex fest continues.
Also, hello, Grun.
Now that you have made me all fucked up, I'm gonna start accidentally making you all fucked up, and I'm just going to exude auditory hallucinations throughout
great.
the room that I'm experiencing in my own head.
Aiden's character has their own tremens, and now all of you do as well.
Yep.
And what does that mean?
Everyone's
Booze hallucination.
getting auditory hallucinations.
Oh, well,
I see.
What do you have to pass against that?
I see. Was there a
I
save
thought
on?
that you're here.
Yeah, there's definitely a save for it. Let me look at it.
Alright, in that case, I'll add my bonus for knowing that this is an illusion, because I already know you're an illusionist.
And I'll look at you in overwhelmed fucking disbelief. Hang on, I gotta find all this.
I'll
This might be
disbelieve in your in you
so
disbelieving.
I disbelieve your sounds with a 32 will save.
Yeah, well, oh, that's probably pretty good. However, overwhelmed disbelief, overwhelmed other creature will power with their unbelief in their shadow illusions. When the creature succeeds on a will saving throw to disbelieve a shadow weaver's illusions, can make a will saving throw against it as an immediate action. The shadow weaver is adjacent to the creature. What the fuck do I do here? I just make another will save? I'm not gonna do any better on this. Fucking gay. Whatever. Okay, hang on.
Your character.
I know.
That's a mood, Aiden.
I know. Well, no, you guys, some of y'all motherfuckers just min-maxed to an extreme degree that I did not know.
Did you not hear that? Ah! As the dwarf failed to save.
Hang on. Did you roll? Oh!
Listen,
Alright.
I'll be entirely honest, right? I
Mhm.
did make it so he had a good will save, and then accidentally made it dumb as I started multi-class.
I don't know how so many of you have, like, plus 20s and shit. I feel like
Amadeus has a very high charisma score.
I only have +8 with will.
Whatever. I'm still gonna try to overwhelm disbelief. Oh, cool, that one. Neat.
Same.
God damn it.
Well, roll a
Both of us rolling
D10.
towards
I know, I know.
1d10,000.
We might all be subjected to the illusion after all.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, 3041 first.
Good year.
It's got to be better than this one.
Wait, question. If Arash changes form, would that help with her being drunk at all?
Caster's next spell
Not
sends him to the
necessarily.
nearest town.
Now, was that
Do you
during
realize how far away a settlement that small is?
But now, was that Green Cap? Or was that Aiden?
That was me.
Aiden.
That was me.
And then the next one is for the dwarf.
The nearest town that would be on the shadow plane.
3351. Cast his tongue, leaps from his mouth, and slithers away.
Well, Aiden, you better not cast another spell or you're going to the shadow plane, my boy.
I know.
Going to the shadow realm.
Looks like you're going to the shadow realm, Yu-Gi boy.
I can't do anything then. I'm a fucking spellcaster. I can't do
Hold on,
shit.
wait a minute. You don't know that though. That's the
I
fun.
know.
Oh.
I know. She doesn't know that, so I have to try and play it normally. God damn it.
Aiden, right now, your character's pretty much shit-faced. So imagine being teleported.
Don't worry about it. Your teacher's gonna come save you.
Not here. He's a hit.
This would not happen if you were a wizard.
Elaine,
My tongue.
Elaine would actually like to try something.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine's gonna pull out a little slip of paper from his pocket.
We're in danger.
Oh no.
He's gonna look directly at Dear Girl and say, "You're going to the whack-ass crystal prison, bitch."
She'll just look at the paper and then drunkenly look confused back up and be like, "What did you mean by this?"
What's the rules for establishing a save against a spell? What is it? 10 plus the level.
10 plus the level plus the caster modifier you use to cast a spell.
And with scrolls and such, it's usually the minimum cast level required to cast it. So
I feel like I'm not
it's level
doing
3.
enough
It's cast level
And
5.
scrolls usually don't get the ability score, so it's just the caster level, basically.
Okay, so
I feel like I don't know what I'm doing in terms of
Aiden, that is
rolling.
okay.
No, I mean like
That's
the
you.
fact that every single one of my rolls is like 30 points lower than everyone else's just on all the bonuses.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
gonna lie,
same
this makes
here.
me a little happy. I'm no longer the weakest character. Huzzah!
okay, so let
Yeah.
me go. Let me go back.
I'm weak, but hard.
Okay. So yeah. Let me pull this back up. A second. Roll against.
No wait a minute. I
I'm
have
just gonna fail. Like I something is set up wrong, so I'm just gonna fail. Like
real quick question. Hold on, Captain. Why are you doing this? Why is someone doing this to Aiden?
Elaine's just being a shit.
no, it's fine. I don't care.
So which save is the captain?
Okay. Roll a will save. Unless you got spell resistance.
I doubt she does.
Nah.
So just roll a will save.
Neat.
Oh!
Great.
Roll the G10,000 again.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna put the spell that Elaine just pulled the scroll out of his pocket. I'm gonna send it to Bill. And Bill, I leave it to your description.
Aiden's found my ones! I'm
Yeah.
no longer cursed!
Aiden and Captain are eating your one sauce.
Target has an intense desire to burn their clothes. So we're going to-
Excellent.
Oh, great, she's a nudist
Oh!
now, too, and a feminist.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Green bleeder.
I have to ask where you got an 8th level scroll from.
Places.
Okay,
Can I have
so
to actually burn my armor?
Don't worry.
there's no
Don't-
clothing, not armor. Armor and clothing are
Okay.
in different slots.
Don't worry. There's nothing actually game breaking on this one. So
Is this before or after she
Actually,
burns
is
her
he
clothes?
even
Ooh.
trained? Is he
A
even
co-
trained?
Burning my
cold-
clothing, I
a-
absolutely will do.
Okay.
Actually, Captain, look,
Aiden.
is,
A cold shiver runs through your whole body.
hmm
That's about it.
actually, Captain, is he even trained in using scrolls?
he's got to read magic.
I mean, if he has magic device.
Magic Vice?
He's got UMD.
Yeah, yeah.
Hang on.
If you have a use magic device check, you can use magic items. You just have to hit.
Oh, no. When you use a scroll, there are very specific checks you have to roll to be able to cast it if you do not know that spell or have it on your spell list.
It's a
I
UMD,
thought it was
dude.
just use magic device.
Read magic and UMD. You don't think he doesn't have that? Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, that gets cast on her.
This is horrid cold rush that runs through your whole body, Aiden.
I think she said she'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burns her clothes and then is cold. Jesus Christ.
I want to again ask if Eris is able to tolerate the alcohol amount in her other form better.
Sorry, my mom called me. Out of nowhere.
Is it burning your clothes?
So
It was-
unless
she must have known secretly.
Penny, if your other form has a higher con, then yes. If not, then no. Because that's what's regulating this. Your constitution.
Yes. I have a higher con
By how much?
by 2.
Do you think 2 more
in
points
modifier.
would have been a pass? Do you think a 12 would have passed?
Can I roll again?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Wait, no, I didn't roll for con, I rolled for fort.
Well, yeah, your con makes your fort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Well, fuck.
Okay. So
don't be using that word. Remember the last time.
I heard there were bitches.
What?
Again, I'm just going to enjoy not being the cursed one for once.
Eris will.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think you cut out, Penny.
Hello.
Or is that me? My shit cut?
I haven't heard anyone for a bit.
Be a moment of a lull.
Who are you waiting for a response from? Bill? Are you waiting on a response from Penny?
Not particularly. No.
Are you waiting on a response from Aiden?
No, we're already clear. Okay.
Then what is happening?
There was a weird lull there. That's about it. Anyway, as we were, lane shit's handled. The ship with the various robots is handled.
So,
another robot is gonna walk in and say, "I heard there were robot bitches."
There are. So it comes from the bar.
Point me to the nearest one.
Take it back. They all seem to be the same model. Not that I'm complaining, ladies.
This one. This is the robot speaking, by the way.
This is just going to become the fucking binary hangout.
Yeah. He's going to look to the robot bitch next to him and say, "You come with me. We are going to exchange circuits."
How was it that you made a roll to a GM?
/W space GM.
Right.
You should be able to auto test it first to be sure that's right.
Yeah.
/GR.
Yeah, that works.
It works.
Red's just gonna stand up, sir. That is crass.
Are you gonna stand up for a robot woman's honor?
No, I'm just gonna say he's an uncultured fuck.
He looks to you with one goal and says, "I thought this was a brothel."
Strike comes over and he just calmly says to Red, that's part of the point here is to enjoy yourself with things like that.
Why do you think I was so fond of getting this position?
Come on, enjoy yourself, Red. You fight a lot. You might as well have a day to blow off some steam that doesn't involve punching someone in the face.
Yeah, lower your firewall. Download some files.
Hell.
If anything, you are the one who seems out of place here, designation Red Rumbler.
No, don't. There's no need to be rude. Man can have fun at his own pace.
Greenback, since he knows
Affirmative.
which model since Greenback knows which model Red is, he knows he's a very early one. He's only a warbot. He doesn't have anything resembling genitals. He's a murder Ken doll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, boss. We still have a grand time down here. This place is cushy. Besides, I figure there's at least a couple of rooms in here that can stand up to a brawl.
I do not see a location which would be suitable for a combat encounter.
You'd be surprised.
Suddenly furries.
I am fully aware that most locations can become suitable for combat encounters, but it is not designed as such.
True, but we'll be careful. What can we say? Don't worry, boss. Things will be alright.
There are a lot of lower kin mammalians here at this moment.
Stray will
I
just
believe
speak up.
they are
Please don't
designated
wreck.
canines.
Don't worry, we'll take it outside if ever it comes to it.
This is supposed to be one of the safest cruises in the city. Please don't wreck the place. It's expensive.
Greenback would, until such a time that the paperwork is filed, we will consider you a potential boss. Therefore, you will have the extension of our hospitality.
At the mention of
safe.
At the mention of that this is supposed to be really high secure and one of the most safest crews in the city, Amadeus looks over at Eris and giggles a little bit.
Yeah, because Eris snuck on board.
By accident.
Yeah.
Let her leave.
Why are you
potato sacks, okay?
That's nothing.
It's not her fault she got picked up.
High Ping has no ticket. He just jumped onto the ship and none of you stopped him.
Also, Eris is gonna build
just
herself
walked
a
on.
fuel fort to hope that'll make her feel better.
White-haired cat man, why are you vocalizing a sound of enjoyment?
Amadeus kind of looks at you, and you notice he kind of looks around you for a bit, and then looks back up at you again.
I just thought of something enjoyable.
Yeats just looks at the newcomer while hanging from the ceiling. You want a drink?
Do you have oil?
I got something better than oil. This shit is 190 proof. It'll fuel you.
He knows what's good. Trust me,
I
kid.
was joking. I do not drink.
You should.
I am not legally allowed to drink.
Stray will pipe up. There's a
Fair enough.
If you're not legally allowed to drink, how are you buying a sex bot?
I think he's here on business.
There's a maintenance station down the way there.
What are you referring to? What are you referring to? I said that we would exchange circuits.
Robots.
The mental image of someone going through like ramps. It's going, got, need, got, need. That's a fucking pack of Magic the Gathering card. Have you got the drivers for that one Wacom tablet that no one has anymore? Yes.
Yeah.
Pass it here.
The robotic figure kind of cocks his head for a moment, and there's an audible doot sound as the light on his eyes somehow grows redder, and he says, "Oh." I did not refer to such activities. You are disgusting.
Stray will just say there's a maintenance pod near the side there that will get him some oil if he needs.
So no drink?
Does any of my robo gentlemen here need a copy of the Windows 7 drivers for that Wacom tablet that all of us have installed as standard?
Yeats just want to play Uno. Open Uno.
No, we don't have Uno.
You have Uno.
We don't have Uno.
Initiating designated card game Uno.
You don't have fucking Uno.
It comes with
A designation Omega 13 does indeed possess the card game known as Uno.
Fucking Neo models, goddammit. Can't have shit in the Trump. No, I'm going for a smoke. Y'all can suck my robo dick.
What is a DICK?
Amadeus,
Cross chops intensify.
as you start booting up Uno, Amadeus kind of pulls together Aiden and Eris so that they start playing a round of Uno with the robot.
Yes.
Play too.
I will play Uno.
The robot will play. The robot will sit down near the table and start preparing it for Uno.
Eris will reluctantly leave her pillow fort.
You ever run program Del Star Tree?
As Eris starts moving, some of the pillows start flying after her, building up a new pillow fort around her.
I do not know what you are I do not know what you are referring to, Arachnid.
Neither does me.
Affirmative.
But also, never enter Del Star Tree as a runnable file, as a runnable executional. It'll delete all of your shit.
Oof.
Very well. We begin.
Yee.
As if we begin playing Uno.
Yes.
Does anyone have any two?
All right, everyone, let's boot up an online version of Uno.
Let's play Uno. You all have
It's now Uno stream.
At the moment he has finished it, he looks at his hand and goes, designation Omega possesses a red 2, yellow 3.
I'm unironically reinstalling Uno.
No.
3 gigs, you can suck my dick.
I think I actually just have it.
You have Uno. Exactly. You all have Uno.
I got gifted by Cafe a while back, but I'm not installing a 3 gigabyte version of Uno.
Is it seriously 3 gigs?
It is a big fucking game of Uno because it has a lot of content.
How the fresh fuck is Uno 3 gigs? You know what? That's the note I'm ending on. Fuck y'all. This is the fucking end of the session. Uno should not be 3 gigs. You can suck my dick.
Trey is visibly confused about the Uno game, but he's like, "All right."
As the final word, Omega is just going to say, "Now that we are playing, may I ask, what is a DICK?"
Amadeus will begin to explain.
Old hardware, kid. Don't worry about it.
It's probably the only working bit that a nigga has.
Bruh.
Bruh.
The only thing on a nigga that works. That's how that line goes.
That's broke half the time, though.
No.
And we're demonetized. We're so far beyond demonetized. Sean King's gonna show up at my house.
What's that nigger whisperer gonna do? Fucking whisper lightly in my ear?
He's gonna get in a fight with me over who's whiter.
Oh yeah, by the way, Aiden.
I might lose.
By the way, Aiden.
I finally did it. Rolled the 1.
Aiden.
Aiden, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aiden. I have something I'm gonna say to you.
Uh-huh.
A weird goat man is after this. A weird goat man walks up to you and asks you to take his hand.
Well, being seemingly a fellow
Great.
Fae
Here we
kind of
go
person,
again.
I'll take his
Fellow
hand.
furry.
A fellow shush.
No,
Yes,
you're getting
fellow
on,
furry.
you're getting Uno on Steam, right?
Okay, cool. Okay, cool, Aiden. I'll tell you about all the new abilities you get as a result tomorrow.
Okay.
As a weird goat man comes up to you, shakes your hand, and after he shakes your hand, suddenly you have a bunch of new superpowers, and then he walks
Okay.
away without saying a word.
And then
You can barely keep track of what she has now.
and Aiden immediately afterwards, Amadeus also comes up to shake your hand.
But you
You-
don't get any new powers.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Bill, what's my curse?
Do you like tails, Aiden? Do you like tails?
I'll make sure to give her a deer tail.
I did enjoy the game for a long time. I was in it.
Well, but Aiden, do you take Amadeus's hand?
You take.
Yeah,
it.
sure. I'm a friend of all people.
Ah, good. Your deer horns are now real.
Okay.
Also,
He can-
you have a small little fluffy tail of belonging to a deer.
Excellent.
Furry.
Absolute degeneracy.
God. God.
But
Elaine's
to her,
gonna.
it won't be any different because it's all real in her fucking dumb head.
Elaine's
So no one can believe it.
Elaine's gonna pipe up and say, "Now use a trans nigga."
She's always
I'm sorry,
been a
what?
trans nigga.
You're
I'm sorry, what?
you're a trans nigger now.
What the fuck did you just say to me, motherfucker?
Hey, Bill, what's
Like,
the
I
curse
wish
on?
that everyone else had
What are you
seen
gonna
that
do about
video. I showed it to Bill the other day if you haven't seen it. It's that Second Life video where the guy who's a little elf and he's like watching a bunch of furries fuck each other in Second Life, and while it's
Take it
happening,
really casually.
yeah, he's just sitting there like, oh, I have never seen this kind of thing happening before, and he's being very polite. And then another wolf guy who's standing in the corner says, "Hey, does Elrond know you left Rivendell?" And he just turns around and goes,
He pivots.
"What the fuck did you
One-
just say to me?"
He pivots
motherfucker?"
100 degrees very slowly. And says, what the fuck did you just say to me? You little
In an Indian accent. Up
It's the
until this point, he's been
best
super
thing I've
polite.
ever seen.
He's been so nice and so polite. And then, does Elrond know you left Rivendell? What the fuck? Sorry.
Why is the update for Uno half a gig?
I don't know. No one can understand why.
Why
you
is
focus
Uno 4 gigs? Who the fuck coded this?
Playtime 1 minute.
By the way,
Uno faggot.
by the way, Bill, what was
Oh
Saucy's
my.
curse?
I mean,
What was
the
Saucy?
session already ended.
What was
Or
Saucy's?
enrollment.
Oh, I'm
466. Let me check- let me double check.
466.
I've decided this is now a long-standing curse for you because I just die. Let's do with beans. Okay, 466.
The curse just die. Congratulations on your character.
Random enemy turns invisible for D4 rounds.
All right, so from now on, every time you enter a combat encounter, a random enemy will turn invisible for 1d4 rounds. That's funny.
Oh, cool.
Let it be known. Going.
To him or to
Oh, hey,
everyone?
that might actually
Just
extend
Just
combat
Saucy.
time for us.
Yeah, we might see round 2.
And like that, the recording's done.
My